roll.
Yeah.
Did you say just make up numbers?
Yeah, just make them up.
Okay, you got it. All right, everybody. Let's get started. I think everybody's here that's going to be here. Chris, would you mind getting that way, please? All right. So last time on D&D, excuse me. Let's see. We had
Did you hit record?
a whole big party. Everyone was happy. What was that?
Did you hit record?
I did. But now you have me second guessing myself.
Obviously, because you were kind of like talking and entertaining, and my mind is always in 12 different places at like a time like that.
Yes, I hit record. Cool. Thank you for making me double check.
No worries.
What was that? Just a couple. You like it? Okay. So last time, it was the aftermath of a big fucking battle. Out of the ground from where Titan died and turned into ether, sprung what appeared to be a very large flowering tree, big enough to get to be reached by the Dawn Throne. That was the word I was looking for. Doesn't matter. And then many of you spent time just taking in the aftermath, helping those who could be helped, winding up those who couldn't so that they can be taken care of at another time. Sol did plenty of What was that? Is that Sierra?
Yeah.
Hi, Sierra.
Say hi.
All aboard!
Is that Zara?
I think she's in the back somewhere.
I heard somebody say all aboard. Who was that?
That was, I don't know who that was.
The conductor.
Okay.
You need to get the giant foam D20s so you can have your daughter roll for you whenever you have
she'll
to roll.
eat those. We have a like a D6 version of one of those, and she just started eating it. Which is okay. What do you want? Oh, the mute time. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot of cleaning up. There's a lot of talking about what's next. Sherman was seemingly unanimously voted to be the new Han of her tribe since Indira got skewered. And so she's going to be staying behind in the steppe. And this is her last session, so make sure you say goodbye. And then so everyone was saying goodbye to her in their own way. Kevin was exceedingly sweet last week. Really touching, actually. And Harry declared that he would be standing behind to help Sherman with her new empire.
Empire?
Like Empire?
You're sitting on the Dawn Throne. And all the tribes are in disarray.
Whoa. Baby steps. She's not that, what's the word? Ambitious.
Ambitious?
Yeah.
Look, I just want to say, pretty soon she's not your character anymore, and I'm in control of her. So as soon as you're not playing her, I get to decide what happens.
That's fair.
We'll see. I probably wouldn't do anything out of her usual. Other than that, Deus was getting a little bit left out, but being very observant as always. Great journal this week, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Fantastic journal. Oh, that's something that we, did I tell you about that?
No.
After every session, we have a rotation where somebody writes a journal of what happened during that session from their character's point of view.
Oh, nice.
And
Okay.
so we've got a collection of those, and I'm going to make into a real book when we're done. Who's writing this week? Mike.
That'd be me.
Okay. Awesome. The session finished off with a ritual that has been long in the making in order to extract Aurelian from Alcido's body in some way or form. Alcido was knocked out for the ritual by his own choice, and before he passed out, Aurelian gave him a nice little goodbye. And then the ritual happened, and it seems that the soul of Aurelian has transferred into the previously dead body, and that body had no idea what to do with itself except for scream loudly for a long time and then teleport away. Where? We don't know. But I think that's where we left off. Did I miss anything?
Alright.
Okay. Then we will pick up immediately following that.
Is it still unconscious?
Sid is still unconscious. And go ahead.
Well, that was certainly exciting. Is that what everyone was hoping for?
In a way.
No. No, I was sort of worried that something like that would happen. I wonder if maybe we should have had Eul read the spell. They seem to know how to pronounce the words correctly.
I don't know. Sounded to me like Deus did just fine. What do you think, Pixie friend?
Oh, I wrote them phonetically.
Did it sound correct? There you go.
Alright then. Alright then. I'm satisfied.
Was that?
I said, thanks, Kenji.
I'm glad you knew who I was doing. Who I was doing. Immediately knew.
Full screen. There we go.
Are we sure that it is Sid who is still in this body?
Well, I could try kicking
Well-
him away.
No, there'll be no kicking. Sherbin's gonna rush over to Sid's body and kneel down by him and sort of like gently nudge him awake. Check for vitals, of course.
Do you
Wet
wake up?
belly.
Yep.
Okay. The first thing that you notice is your body feels lighter. It's as if literally a massive weight was taken off of your shoulders. And even though you're flat on the ground, you feel as if you have more room within yourself. If that makes sense. I'm not sure if that described it well.
But how'd it go?
Yeah. Darling, it was a success. I think. How do you feel?
It's hard to explain. I mean, it's very quiet.
Can you sit up?
Yeah. Huh.
How's your head? Are you feeling are you feeling dizzy? Do you have any pain anywhere?
Not dizzy. I seem to be bleeding from the scratches, but that's new.
Well, we can see about getting some ointment for that, some bandages. Well, the ritual seemed to have gone very well, I think, and I stress that. It seems as if Aurelian has left in more ways than one. We saw him coming out of you and into the other body that we had. And then the body left with Aurelian, we think.
The body left.
Yes, dramatically. So
Did it say anything?
Well, not so much. Not so much with words. Alright. The body started to move and got up, and it looked very stressed about what was happening to it. I don't know if I don't know if it was the body or if it was Aurelian in the body, if they were in pain or frightened or upset, confused, but they let out this scream, this awful, awful scream. I couldn't tell if it was anger or fright, but it was very long, and then they teleported away. We don't know where they went.
Yes, just like that.
It managed to teleport out of the circle?
Yeah. Yes. I'm as shocked as you are.
Huh.
Well, that kind of circle only blocks otherworldly people.
I guess if he has a body, he's not particularly otherworldly anymore.
Right. Which we then can presume that there's nothing else extra within that body, so it has to be just Aurelian.
Right. I thought he wanted to be done, not that he wanted to be roaming the world. But
I thought so too. But I'm wondering if maybe that had something to do with the addendum of having the body there, because that wasn't there in the originally in the recipe.
Well, take my hand and put it on the back of Sherbin's neck and reach out with the crystal hand toward Deus.
Your hand is no longer encased in crystal.
Hand is no longer reach out with non-crystalline hand towards Deus.
Oh, take the hand.
At least everybody's all right, and we can figure it out from here.
I'm very glad you're okay, Professor.
Thank you. You guys did the right thing, even though I might have been fighting it for a while.
Well, despite the bit of a twist ending, we're very happy that you're agreeable to it. You did come around in the end, and you seem all the better for it.
It's quiet for the first time in a very long time.
Don't stand too close to Kevin then.
All right, well, I mean,
Yeah.
you should probably rest up. Sherbin, I don't know if you mind, but something I probably should have done a while back before everything got crazy. Do you mind if I spend time with you and the family before we have to go?
I would love that, and they would love that. Please.
Before we do that, do you think you could help me find somebody or look for somebody?
Sure.
There was
Who
a
are we
little girl that I helped at the trauma hovel for a while, and I want to make sure she got here with her parents if possible.
All right. Do you recall her name?
Chio.
Chio? All right. Oh, I think I know her. All right. Let's go find her. I extend my hand for Sid.
Take it and get up slowly, but stable.
Alright, so you two are going off to find this child? What's everyone
Yep.
else doing?
Well, are there any like water facilities in the dorm room?
There is a bathing area. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and follow Deus, but ask, so is that supposed to happen with the yelling and teleporting?
Oh, well, I guess so. I don't know. The rules weren't really clear on what was supposed to happen, just what we needed to get it to happen.
That was a little distressing to hear that yell.
Yeah, everything was distressing about that whole like last 20 minutes, but yeah.
I'm just not sure if I have to be worried about this other part of Sid that's out there now.
Well, I think we should probably keep a good eye open because we got a lot of people out there that we need to keep eyes on. So, it's just one more.
Speaking of keeping eyes, you see Omega and Kenji kind of wandering off to their belongings, which are kind of just sat in an area where they're probably going to sleep under the stars. And when Kenji gets to his bag, it looks like he's picking up a piece of parchment, and he has a furrowed brow when he reads it, and then folds it up and puts it in his bag. But, okay, so the two of you are going to the bathing area. Soul gonna take a bath too?
No. He'll let this do everything.
Okay.
Alone again. Okay.
Alright.
What exactly is the bathing area? Is it like
It's
river?
it's a water basin, basically.
Like the splash your face kind of basin?
There's that, but there's also a tub. Except it's not the tub that you think of, it's more like a recessed into the ground kind of tub. Hey, Will, what are you doing?
Not getting stuck in the magic circle.
You're staying away from it. Okay. Kevin, what are you doing?
Kevin is making he's finished his sign for the don't touch button.
Oh, right, because Kevin's in the Dawn Throne.
Does it actually look legible?
Yes.
Are they actually words that you wrote?
Yeah, I'm putting it on the screen in a second.
Oh, God.
Here button.
Oh no. Aware button.
It's like he wrote press this and forgot to write don't, so he puts it up in small writing.
No.
Then. Stay
Where are you gonna put it, John?
on the button.
On the button. Which
No,
I
no, I mean, you said you were gonna put a picture somewhere. Where's the picture?
Oh yeah, I'm finishing it right now. I was doing it as you guys are talking.
Alright. Harry, what are you doing right now?
Oh boy, what is Harry doing? Ritual is done. Everyone else is going to take a bath. I don't know what. This is the new seat of power.
You're on the Dawn Throne. The Dawn Throne's always been the seat of power on the Azim staff, but it's been abandoned since this whole conflict started, and now you guys are kind of occupying it at the moment.
Is there like a sheriff's office in there?
No, it's not very large at all. It's a singular. It's like a half sphere sitting on a cylinder on top of a lake, and then on top of that, there's a one building upon which, or inside which, is the titular throne, and then there's just a bunch of tents and other facilities around. But the only actual masonry building is where the throne is.
Oh, I guess then. Is Sherbin there? Maybe it'd be better to do this in here. Okay. Well then, first I have to ask, what title shall you be referred to as moving forward? Are you the Khan, my lady?
You may call me Sherbin,
All right.
but if the occasion calls for something more formal, Khan is fine.
Khan it is. From whence shall we be ruling this area? From whence shall I establish my constabulary? Where are we? What are we doing?
What is this?
Well, I'd imagine for right now, we're still recovering. Not only from the attack of the primals, but also from the long trip of the evacuation. Then, I would say we need to see what the statuses are of the other tribes along the area. See if maybe they need our help as well, depending on how well we do ourselves.
Very wise, Khan. We have spent several sad yesterdays dealing with terror, travel, violence, and death. We must look forward to the tomorrow of these steps. We will reach out to our new friends and old friends to reestablish a grand collective.
I agree. This would be a wonderful opportunity to perhaps form some alliances with so many broken ones.
It's Who's on the step? Is it members from other tribes or?
None of the other tribes are here. It's just the Bayakuts, so Sherman's tribe, and you guys.
Well, I guess then, Harry. Well, then, with your leave, Han, I shall go tend to the wounded. That's what I can. And then go tend to the wounded as best as he can.
Okay.
Of course, you have my leave.
Alright. So, Sid and Sherman, was it Chio, this little child that you're looking for? I was not made aware of what you're doing, so I'm curious. Sure, you find a little girl, and she has a stuffed cactuar that she's playing with. It basically looks like a little cactus, except the arms are like this. And yeah, and she's kind of just holding it and sitting with what appears to be a family.
I'm glad she's all right. I kind of give her a wave.
She waves the hand of her cactuar at you.
That's really all I wanted to see.
Oh, that's lovely. I guess you must have made a very strong connection with her while you were helping her in the tent.
She named one of my new liths.
What did she name it?
Tweet. Because it reminded her of a bird.
And so it now shall be forever known as Tweet.
Of course. I'm glad that they all made it.
Yeah, she looks strong and healthy. Thanks to you, thanks to your help. And so many other people that you've helped.
Thanks to everybody who made it possible to get here. If it was just me standing there facing down Titan, we weren't getting here.
No, I'm going to make sure everyone who was involved will be remembered. Deus, with how she helped ferry the folk to safety to the Dawn Throne. Kenji, Kevin, yes, even Kevin. Omega, everyone, even Aoul, with what they did to help us survive the attack from Titan.
Everyone but Millie.
Well,
She did help.
maybe I get to live out my storytelling dream after all once I get back here.
Absolutely. And when you come back, you better have some new songs for me on that present I gave you.
Of course.
But
All right.
let's go. I'm sure my husbands will have a few things to discuss with you before we depart.
Will do. Plus, we have a big day tomorrow.
Oh,
Out of
goodness.
character. What's happening tomorrow?
Her birthday.
You'll find out.
Oh.
That is amazing, John.
It's very
What's
Kevin.
happening?
I mean,
What's
my-
happening?
Well,
That
it's your
is-
name day, isn't it?
Tomorrow is canonically Sherman's birthday.
Oh, gosh.
It is my birthday tomorrow. Oh, I forgot with everything that's been happening, I completely forgot tomorrow was my birthday.
Well, if nothing else,
What a
it
way
is-
to celebrate.
well, you can celebrate things finally being done and being able to rebuild and hopefully get back to normal a bit.
And I definitely look forward to that.
Well, let's rest up and start anew in the morning.
Okay. Before everyone beds down for the evening, is there anything that you'd like to do prior to tomorrow?
You said the tree was flowering?
It looks like a flowering tree. It's
Okay, looks
blossom-
like, but not
It's
in.
grown up and blossomed out. It's still crystal. It's very much
Gotcha,
crystal.
gotcha.
Is it glowing at night?
It's got a soft glow to it.
Kind of like the ones near
Quick question.
That one
Hey, Harry.
the opening cinematic with all the yellow crystals jutting out of the ground.
Yes.
Adam, you there?
Very slightly glow.
Sorry, say that again?
A quick question to Harry. If Adam's there, if he's not, no worries. I'll ask him.
He said he's feeding the baby.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Harry's just kidnapping small children to feed them.
You said you love to help them.
Excuse me, ma'am, your child looks hungry.
Best babysitter ever.
As long as he's not drunk, yes, because I'd be like, you'd keep a good eye, and then also have Kava Hog floating around to keep an eye as well.
Yeah. Plus, you can't breastfeed if you're drinking alcohol.
One would hope.
How about Aul? Are they hanging around the kiddos or trying to?
Yeah, more or less just making the rounds around the camp. Because everyone has by now moved into the Dawn Throne.
Correct. Some of them have gone
Yeah.
down below where Kevin's beautiful sign is hanging. But most have stayed up top and want to sleep under the stars, given that they've pretty much had to stay
Yeah.
indoors.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Then I'd just be flying around. Not sneakily snooping on people.
Does Aul sleep?
Actually, technically, yes. I found that out from a side quest randomly.
Oh, yeah.
It was the only time I've ever seen it mentioned in game.
Was it from the quests?
From the
basic
dailies.
quests? Yeah, the dailies.
Yeah, you basically get sent to go wake up one
Right.
that's being lazy.
Right.
Kevin would have passed out right next to the console, with all of the paints kind of still out. Too bad Millie's not here to draw all over Kevin.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, no prob, Bob. My best saving throw stat, 23.
Oh my. Okay. So apparently Kevin's kind of a light sleeper. Despite the fact that
Definitely not a light sleeper. He's usually out.
You're able to feel stuff happening to your body while you're asleep, and it wakes you up. And you wake up to see like 2 or 3 small kids. There's 3. There's 3 small children there, and they're painting your face, various colors. Not really shapes or anything. They're just painting a rainbow on your face.
Okay.
Aw.
Someone trying to attack.
You fell asleep with your boots on.
She's just tired. Hey, you doing good job, dog. You touching the button? Hey, I don't want any of you all touching that button right over there. You got that?
Okay.
All right, have fun with your painting, kids. And he goes back to sleep.
They continue painting your face, and then all of your exposed skin is now a rainbow. Yeah.
I mean, Kevin can't see it, so he will not know for a while.
Well, I'm saying your arms and your chest and whatever you have exposed, they were.
Oh, perfect. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Kevin in his Technicolor paint coat.
Well done. Yeah. So it's like paints made from grinding up berries and various things around the step. Good colored.
Probably less talk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what type of plants were you
Not compared to like lead paint, but also that other plant.
Wait, that's bad for you? Anyway, is anyone else doing anything for the evening before the next day? Okay. It's nighttime. Why are you giving me that look?
You're supposed to sleep with nothing happening.
All of you go to sleep.
And none of you ever wake up.
It's always a catch.
Kevin found a new button.
No.
Check it real quick. Not yet.
It was weird because I felt the vibration and nothing happened.
Sherbin.
Yep.
Are you sleeping next to Sid, your husband's, or one or
Yes.
the other? Okay.
Yes.
You have a very vivid dream. You see Octai Jr.'s most recent birthday, and you're there celebrating with your husbands, and they're all smiling at you. And even if they weren't all necessarily there at the time, all of them are there in your dream, which is kind of how you know it's a dream, but you still feel warm and fuzzy all the same. Sid. You're sitting in your chair back in the Cliffside Library, grading papers, drinking a tea while a small black cat sleeps on your lap. Aurelian is sitting next to you, just like you remembered he looked, except older. He's trying to pull you away from your work and go out and hang out with him around town and cause some mischief. Yes. In your dream, you're hammering away. You're working on a prototype that you and Millie had been talking about for a while. And to your surprise, Millie is there. And you're working on improvements for the Great Lift at Cliffside. And the magistrate is watching on, giving praise to both of you in turn. And eventually, you are named by the magistrate to be the official engineer of Cliffside. And he asks if you'd like to lay some pipe.
Of course, we have to get that sewer system in place.
Yep.
Why not?
Kevin, in your dream, you're actually sleeping until your children jump on you all over the bed. Your wife is sleeping next to you, where she was before the children started jumping on you. And you find yourself, you're not tired, you're just content, overjoyed, happy with your lot in life, with your kids all around you, all of your kids around you. Deus is there too.
Daddy?
Not with the kid. Suddenly you're all sitting down to dinner, and there's a giant slab of beef roast there, with at least 6 different varieties of cooked potatoes.
Shut up, man. We're having a feast. Whose birthday is it?
Stompy's the roast.
Stompy's in the background.
Stompy's the roast.
No, wait, Stompy! Come and shoot. Is Stompy outside? I'll be so. That's like a dream.
Oh, we lost Adam, I guess. Did he say anything? Kenji and Omega both have dreams, but neither of them are here. Same thing with Tabby. Harry just logged off, I don't know. Soul. You are back in your unit with Tabby at the fort. And he knows who you are. And he sees you. He sees you in the crowd and gives you a smile. You turn around and you have a troupe of bards with you, and you're leading them in a musical performance after a battle that had minimum casualties. It's the good times that you remember back in the army. And then that dream breaks away. You watch it just suddenly, as if it's being ripped away like the covers from a bed. And you are suddenly back looking at a black sky, the ground beneath you gray, untouched for who knows how long. When you look up, you see the planet in front of you. You once again see a tower. The difference this time is on top of the tower, or you feel yourself being lifted up onto the ground, so you get a bird's eye view. And on top of the tower, you see 13 seats. And there's a masked, robed person in each of the seats. And then your dream ends. Yeah, go ahead, Jim.
Can I tell what color their robes are by chance?
All of them are black with silver, like silver highlights. If somebody could find the robe that I'm talking about and post it there, so, you know, one of them is wearing a white robe. I know that both Mike and Jess know what I'm talking about. And there's one person that's wearing the white robe and a red mask. Morning comes. You all feel, up to you if you feel rested, but everyone else feels rested.
Oh, my soul's gonna be rested after that.
You do feel as if your emotions are lighter. Like, you're not feeling the weight of the PTSD that you were yesterday. Something about your dream made you snap out. Okay. Morning comes.
Oh, what a great dream!
Kevin bolts awake, looks at his body, and then starts screaming, "Professor! Professor!"
So you're down in the bunker right now, and Sid is all the way at the top of the Dawn Throne.
And after he's kind of checked the bunker and realized he's not there, he heads up to the top, screaming along the way, "Professor! Professor!"
Suddenly, everybody just hears Kevin before you see him, and then he bursts out, and he looks like a fucking rainbow.
Professor! Professor, wake up! Oh. Professor!
I come walking out.
I
Yeah.
think I need medical attention. I think I'm dying. Look at my skin. It's all colorful and whatnot. I don't know what's going on. It must have been a side effect from that crazy rock thing turning into a diamond.
He's very clearly covered in paint.
Professor, I think I'm gonna die. This is way worse than the tea. It's all over my body.
Kevin. Kevin?
Oh, Professor.
Kevin?
Hey, tell my wife I love her. I just want to see DX one more time before I die.
I walk over and pat him on the shoulder, bring my hand away and show him the paint.
Oh no! It's on you too, Professor! I'm so sorry! I didn't know it was contagious!
It's paint, Kevin.
What is it? Can you treat paint? Is that a treatable thing?
Yes, it is very treatable.
Okay, how do we treat the paint?
Soap and water.
Soap and water? Soap and water, Professor! It's all over us! We're gonna die!
Listen, Kevin, I know you listen, you need to focus in. You're a protector. You're a protector, Kevin.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
The only way out is murder suicide. I'll
No,
kill you first, Professor.
no,
I'll kill myself. Don't worry.
no. All right. What I want you to do is go find the bathing basins.
Okay, got it.
Splash some water on yourself. You know, get yourself awake. Wake up.
Right, Professor.
And then see what happens, okay?
This ruins the dream I had. I'll see you in a bit. And he runs off to the washing basin. What?
See, that you should have just told him to jump in the lake.
I mean, quickest way to stop him from murder-suicide.
It's true.
You bought yourself 2 hours because Kevin's going to be washing for a long time, even if it's all off of him. He wants to make sure it's all gone.
Well, I slept well.
Sherman just kind of grumbles a little bit as she walks out of her tent. She's like, yes, I slept well as well. Remarkably well. Despite the rude awakening, but yes, I feel very refreshed.
To be fair, we've been woken worse by Kevin.
Yes. Very true.
Well, obviously today's going to be a day for celebration, but first things first, is there a way to get the Aetherite back on track?
Out of character, which Aetherite is he talking about?
Dawn Throne Aetherite. It's
The
not
which one?
spinning. The Dawn Throne.
Oh,
It's just sitting there, and it's not spinning like the other Aetherites that you saw.
is this something Sherbin would know?
The flow of ether was cut off from it. So if you had yourself or expending quite a bit of your own ether, you could probably restart it at this point, especially since there's no primals around to absorb it. Or you can split the duties among many people who could all channel their ether into it to get it started again.
Well,
Yeah, basically.
well, we can definitely jumpstart it, so to speak, but it'll need a couple of people to do it. Otherwise, we might need another good night's sleep to recover from it, so... I'd
Either
rather...
way, I'm not in any
To be
particular
honest-
rush.
Yeah, to be honest, I'd rather take care of that first, safely, than worry about any unnecessary celebrations. I know it's my name day, I know, but there's more important things to take care of first.
It's fine. We can start working on that, and later on we can relax. I'll start heading over there to start work.
Yeah, so Sherbin and Sid are gonna start looking around for the appropriate people to come help jumpstart the Aetherite.
Okay, it's going to need to be people with a considerable amount of strength. So most of your normal tribespeople would probably not be of help for it. I'm trying to say you need
Okay.
higher level.
So they'll probably have to wait then, huh?
Not unless you use your group.
Well, then it goes back to what I first said, looking for adequate people to jumpstart the Aetherite. So yeah, it would be the crew.
Okay. Well, I didn't
You
know
don't
if
need
you
her.
meant you were looking for people other than your group, because that's what
Nah,
it seems like.
people in general.
Okay. Kevin, did you jump in the lake or you use the wash basin?
Use the washroom.
Okay, it's outdoors. It's not really a room, but you are able to fairly effectively clean off all the paint, and you see it swirling in the water where you washed it off, and it's very clearly not a disease. It's just paint.
So now Kevin realizes, oh, hey, the professor meant it was paint, not like paint was a disease, but actual. Oh, Kevin. At least I can get a bath. And he's washing himself, and we'll come up and like find everyone once he's done.
I was picturing Kevin jumping over the side of the Dawn Throne into the lake 40 foams below. So it's like, that would have been
The professor
hilarious.
said jump into the lake. He jumped wherever the professor told him to go.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's everyone else doing right now?
Well, I'm getting dressed, feeling pretty adequate, and I'm gonna get the little package from my pack. I'm gonna go look for Sherbin.
I'm gonna go looking for the kid that I helped show the music to check in to see if he had practicing at all. And ask
Not
him.
hard to find him. In fact, you can hear him for a while away. So they're camped somewhere around the backside of where the big building is, and his parents look like they're trying to sleep, and he's very much awake. It's pretty early still, and he's just playing the harp like as best as he can, which is not good.
He tries.
But he sees you coming and he lights up.
All
He's like waving at you.
away from him to come like towards me, like away from his parents.
Jumps up.
because I can tell that they want to sleep. But
Yeah. Well, they're kind of like just laying down like this.
So I see you've been practicing.
Watch. He just like slams all the notes in it like over and over.
Oh, wow, yes, wow. You are getting really good at that.
Think so?
Oh, definitely. All you have to do is just keep practicing. I'm just
Okay.
gonna like look back to the parents, see if they can hear any of this.
They're both like, they probably are asleep, but they fell asleep with their hands over their ears. So, yeah.
Probably just gonna play with him for a little bit. If that's
Sure. He actually, to his credit, he looks like he's picking up some of the fingering techniques that you're using.
Nice.
No joke intended. Actually, whatever. And you teach him how to play chords. And he says he'll practice. But it looks like his entire day has been made and it's only like 8 a.m.
Definitely on sort of the same thing as like Soul's Days sort of made. How was that?
He says, "Oh, hold on!" And he just jumps up, sets down very carefully the harp, and he runs over and he scrounges around underneath a rock. He pulls out a piece of parchment and runs back over to you. He says, "I made this," and it's like you with angel wing. It's not easy to tell that it's you, but you get the idea. And it's painted, and he painted a small picture of you with angel wings, kind of just singing notes while a bunch of stick figures are fighting a big rock.
Yeah. Wow, did you do this all by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
This is very good. You're good at art and music.
He rolls it up. It's for you.
Are you sure? I don't know. Are you sure I can take this?
Yeah.
Thank you. And I like hold it to my chest and be like, thank you so much. I'll never forget you.
He's just like strumming away on his harp.
Gonna pat his head and then let's just go back to the rest of the group.
Okay. On your way there, you're able to see over the side of the Dawn Throne, and something is immediately obvious to you. Where Titan died, and where the crystal tree sprung up, you now see foliage, grass, just growing. It's completely engulfed the entire crater. Everything that looked destroyed is now covered in greenery, and it seems to be emanating out from the crystal flower tree, crystal tree.
And the rest of the area is like pretty barren.
No, the steppe
no,
is
no.
actually, imagine like a savanna, but on top of an
Okay,
elevated
okay.
savanna.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay.
And more rocky, or hilly, I should say.
Do I see a wolf anywhere?
Sure. Unless you're trying to hide.
No.
She's very obviously flitting around. They are very obviously
Yes,
flitting around.
and the wings are all like pure white instead of the usual starscape.
Well,
I'm just like,
like
like a mosquito.
You ever seen anything like this tree down here before?
Yes, you've seen things like this all over Italy. Not necessarily a crystal tree, but you've seen randomly sprouting foliage. Especially that. Yeah.
Get random one, yep. All the time, but never around here.
Have you seen it with other primal deaths, or?
I've never seen a primal before, but
I was gonna say that you've never seen a primal before.
but the plants in Ilmeg are very energetic.
Soul's not here. Other questions? I'm just curious.
Will is saying that Kenji would wake up immediately feeling very sus about the dream.
I can't be happy. What's going on?
Okay. Who's doing what right now? It's about 8 a.m. Everybody's awake or waking.
I think Soul's gonna go take the elevator down and go to the tree.
Sure.
I'd follow.
Okay. It's gorgeous. Like, you've never seen a site like this before. It looks like the aetherites that you've seen, but in tree form and way bigger. And it's just light passing through it and making rainbows everywhere it touches. It's very pretty.
Soul's gonna be kind of like awed, and without even thinking, he's gonna start strumming on his board for just
You hit a really high note and the entire thing shattered. No, just kidding.
It kills me because I was just gonna say I was gonna go sit on it.
like hand the bow to the child. And be like, I can't believe you played that note.
Bards in this game, they have harps, large harps that double as bows, like bow and arrow. So it's really cool. I should find a picture of it. Anyway, who else is doing what?
Well, I was looking for Sherman so I can give her a birthday present.
Okay. Sherman should be in the process of waking given the commotion of Kevin.
Yeah, they were
she's
people.
yeah. Sherbet and Sid are out looking for other people to jumpstart the Aetherite.
Oh, that's right. That's right. All right. Easy to find them.
Right. Okay, so I guess I'll run up and like, oh, Sherman, hey, I wanted to give this to you. I was working on it for like the past week, and happy birthday.
Oh my gosh, this what? You made these for me? What do we have here? And she takes the item and inspects it.
Okay, so it's like a little tissue wrapped package with like a little purple ribbon on it. And then when you open it, it has these ivory cards with carved like astrologian tarot cards that you use.
Oh my god. Dusk Mother be praised. Did you make these by yourself? You made these by hand, by yourself.
I did, because I know some screamy shop. But Soul helped me, and Kevin helped me with carving the ivory a little bit. So it was a group effort. Just so you know, the bowl isn't what you think it is.
Really? Do tell.
Yeah, Soul we found that out together. Still a cool card, though.
Thank you for clearing that up. I can't believe you all.
Don't cry.
You all spent time making. You all spent time making this for me.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a birthday present, but I didn't expect it to be a going away present too.
Oh.
There's an extra card in there. It's called guilt.
Yes, thank you so much. And Sherba just gives her like the biggest hug.
Yeah,
Just
hug you back.
Yeah. I'm going to keep this deck of cards forever. I promise you. They will always remind me of this wonderful group of people I never thought I'd meet. Thank you so much.
Oh, you don't have to thank me. It was an honor working with you and having you part of our family. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too, little sister.
Oh.
But
Sad.
I digress. Before I forget, I do need your help and some of the other group, or the others in the group as well. We're going to try to jumpstart the Aetherite. But we need everyone's help to do it.
That sounds fun. I can give a hand. Yeah, me too.
Thank you, Kenji. Thank you, Omega.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, what they said.
Okay, well, I can help round up some of the others then. I guess I'll go look for Kevin. I thought I heard him around here somewhere.
Oh, he's probably splashing around.
Yeah, Kevin will be coming out of the bathroom now.
Does sound carry up from the lower area up into the Dawn Throne proper?
He isn't in the lower area.
When he woke up screaming, he was.
Oh, then no, it's not easy.
Okay. Not like some weird spooky echo up the tunnel.
You might, if you were listening and you were close to it, you might hear it, but it's down deep enough that.
Oh, right, because it's all the way down below
Yeah.
the water level.
Yeah.
It's haunted now.
Sure. So Kevin comes up from washing, and he's still got some patches where he couldn't see to remove them, like on the back of his neck, for example, where he's still got rainbow paint on him. But other than that, he looks clean. surprisingly.
Morning, everyone.
Morning, Kevin.
What are you all doing?
You get the last of it.
Yeah. We're gonna jumpstart the Aetherite. We need your help.
Yeah, and just so you know, I wasn't dying this morning at all.
I wasn't expecting you to, but okay, thanks.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, what do y'all need doing?
Well, we need to project our energies into the crystal to activate it again.
I got lots of energy.
Yeah, well, that's why we needed you. Right, okay, so now we came back to the beginning of the conversation. Let's all go and take care of this.
Hey, yeah.
So, Soul, you're down on the floor, like ground level.
Excuse me.
Yeah, just kind of appreciating the crystal tree. Trying to figure out if I can figure anything out, though. Most of
Oh,
it's
you're trying to learn about it?
If I can, but
Go
mostly.
ahead and roll an investigation check. I hear something about jump starting the crystal.
25.
X says that you can help, so I guess I'll help. 25? You have no idea what it does. It looks to be very much the crystallized embodiment of ether, but in a way that reflects the mood of people around it at the time. Which makes you think there might be another force aside from ether that is contributing to it.
Do I feel any sort of connection or anything like in myself, like being close to it?
You want to try to attune to it, like you do in an aetherite?
Let's see how I'll do it right now.
I'm just sitting on a tree branch, kind of just swaying to the music.
I'll walk around to the other side of the tree and try to attune to it.
Okay.
Y'all
You
act
tried it.
like they have a reputation or something.
It doesn't feel the way it does when you attune to an aetherite, but you do feel as if you've just taken a bath and you feel refreshed. You gain 10 temporary hit points. You don't get anything else.
Hey,
It
quit
just
stroking that
feels-
wood.
It feels as if you were drinking water from a mountain stream. It's very fresh.
Okay.
Refreshing is the
The
word.
dysentery will hit you later.
Yeah. If the oxygen don't take you first.
I'm just gonna keep hunting buffalo.
Are you gonna force the number though?
Salt.
On the buffalo rafts.
It's the stompy route. Okay, so while that's happening, everybody else is trying to jumpstart the aetherite rather.
Which one of Sherbin's sons was the one that levitated Kenji? Was it Taban?
It was Ogdurel, I think, right?
Ogdurel? Yeah. Ogdurel? Did I say that right?
Ogdurel?
Yeah, it was that odd girl.
I would be over by the Aetherite, kind of with him drawing glyphs on this in the dirt, just kind of trying to teach him magic theory.
Oh. Okay. So everybody's gathered around the aetherite. Sherbin, you would know that everybody just has to put their hand up to it like they were tuning to it, but think of it in reverse, that they're, instead of taking something, they're offering something. And when all of you have done that, put up your hands that way, you begin to see the crystal start to spin again, like others that you've seen. And then it starts to get that luster, that glow back about it. And all of you who attempted this feel a little bit drained. Like you just ran for a mile or something like that. But afterwards, you also feel as if you're attuned to the aetherite already. So it's now jump started, which means it can be used to teleport to if you go elsewhere.
Does anything happen to the tree?
Now it explodes.
So, what's next?
I was going to wait until celebrations, if there were any.
Sure. Speaking of which, no, you're good. When you have all finished with the etherite and Turbin, you turn around. You see your husbands and your kids standing there, and they're all holding what appears to be a bowl of oatmeal or some kind of porridge that they made for you. And they just say, "Happy level up day."
There's candle in it.
No candle.
Oh, thank you, my darlings. You're so thoughtful. It's my favorite. She goes over and gives each one of them a kiss and takes
This
the
is-
bowl.
Closest thing to a hyper sugary dessert that you'll find on the step.
Terrible times. That's the real reason I left. No candy.
Okay. So, Starbird, how shall we celebrate?
Well, we do have quite a lot to celebrate.
We could
We're
go
back
hunting.
together. What's that?
We could go hunting.
We could. Actually, that's not a bad idea. No, but I've got so much to do here first.
Okay.
But
See,
you know what?
wait for later.
No, actually, that's a good idea. I haven't gone hunting with you in a very, very long time. And if you're feeling up for it, why would I say no?
Your husbands all look to each other and they just give a nod to you with a slight smile.
So, all right then. As soon as I finish this wonderful, wonderful food you've prepared for me, I will get ready to go on our hunting trip.
Great. I will get the kids ready. Alright. What's everyone else doing?
Can't take kids on hunting trips. Terrible things happen.
Yeah, we're hunting the kids.
Only her name's Millie.
Yeah.
Was there any noticeable effect on Soul when the boost occurred? Or effect from the tree when the boost occurred, since I was on the opposite side of it?
No.
Soul doesn't seem happier.
Found the good plants growing around the tree.
Very relaxed. Didn't care about much anymore. Very hungry.
So there's a lot of grass that grew around the tree.
Soul's just like, oh no, that's a skunk man. Don't worry about it.
Soul's a stoner. God.
How else do you cope with the wartime trauma?
That's a good point. Maybe somebody should bring the soul.
Honestly, it would help a lot.
Yeah. Surprise! It was mushrooms that grew around the.
Oh, no.
around the crystal.
I think Soul would come around the tree, and then unless Wolf's like obviously doing anything with the tree,
No,
he'd
just
probably
vibing.
be like, "You want to head back up to the throne?" Or
Alright. Just leaves you to fly up, because I can do that.
oh, that's right. I'll see you up there.
The elevator's already waiting for you when you get there.
As the AO flies.
I see what you did there. Alright. Anybody else want to do anything at this moment? Before we fast forward a bit.
Well, okay, I guess if Sherman's going to go off and we're done with that little thing, then I'm going to go down to the console. I'm going to pull up the map. I'm going to sketch out a map of the steps and mark off all the locations of the stuff that's on the tactical display.
Right.
Sounds good. That takes you the better part of an hour to do. But it's very clear to you that the majority of the step, or at least the area around the Dawn Throne, like for a few moms in any direction, it was very clearly hollowed out and used for weaponry and other implements of warfare. But over the eons since it was in use, it's it's flowered over, and the tribes have made a home here, and various animals now are able to live here in peace.
Right. Okay. So the one question I do have is that cave that we were sheltered in prior to coming here. Is that location marked on this
No.
map? Okay.
It's a good question. The area that they're in was once owned by an ancient
are we fast forwarding past that hour?
Sure.
Okay, so what I would do after that, I would go to all the remaining tribes, people, especially the hunters and explorers, and have them mark
Of
down.
Sherman's tribe or?
Sherman's tribe.
Okay.
Yeah, and have them mark down any elegant ruins they might have come across that weren't already marked on the map.
Sure.
Okay.
And it's less than half the ones that you marked there they know about.
Okay.
Others are still buried or obscured in some way.
All right. Cool. Foundation has been laid.
You gonna set up your warfare platforming?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Let's check my boyfriend's witness. It's about war crimes.
War crimes. I mean, we've already experienced a lot of war crimes in this campaign, haven't we?
Yeah.
All right. Tabby sees what you're doing, and Tabby's been following you as you're showing the various tribes people the areas. So, Alicant's got a lot of rooms around here, huh?
Sure seems that way, Howie.
Might be interesting to check out.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I'm marking all these locations down. Doing a little bit of, what do you guys call it? Recon.
I usually call it scouting, but recon works.
Oh, scouting, yes. That was my second guess.
All right. Well, don't hurt yourself going to look for them. Let me know if you need an escort.
I don't need an escort, but if you want to tag along, I'll be sure to show you something.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Are you going right now?
No, not now, but we'll see what the party wants to do.
Yeah, well, I'll go get my site then.
Yeah, time to cut the grass, huh?
Sure.
Just Tommy down by the tree. Just
You took a botany.
yeah. There you go.
Okay. So, hey, Ool, are you doing anything? I'm planning to fast forward about 4 hours because that's how long their hunting trip's gonna be.
That's fine. I can wait till they're back.
Do you want to do anything in the meantime?
No, I'll wait till they're back.
Okay. So you come back and you're leading the group, Sherman. Your husbands and children in tow behind you. The children are trying their best to hold up their catches, and they've got small like rabbits and things of that nature. While your husbands between themselves are carrying an entire gulo. It's like kind of a bear creature.
Okay.
And they're just kind of carrying it. Stress like straining to carry it because it's quite heavy, but you're able to come back up the lift with your spoils of hunting.
Excellent.
Food for everybody for a while.
Well, we'll be feeling great tonight. The group will be. Go ahead.
Why's that?
Well, we just happened to find some fresh meat lying around, Kevin.
Hey, me? That's amazing.
Yeah, just lying around
Just lying
downstairs.
around? Just downstairs? It was there the whole
Yeah.
time and I didn't smell it?
Yeah.
Was it in one of those caves? I mean, caverns or like rooms?
No, just out in the open. Out in the open.
That makes no sense. Okay, first off, I woke up with pain all over my body, but then I had this amazing dream, and then ooh, just comes out of nowhere. You think it has something to do with that sparkly tree thing?
You know, that's a good question. I've been wondering about that tree for a while, but gosh, I've had so many other things on my mind. Has anyone? Sherman's starting to get distracted, thinking about the game they just catched and the tree, and what else that needs to be done with the tribe.
Hey, Sherwood, where'd you go? Hello?
Game
Hmm?
doesn't just
What kind of, we were talking and you kind of just stopped talking and stared off into nothingness? You
Oh,
feeling
sorry.
okay?
No, I've just had a lot of things on my mind lately.
I mean,
Darlings,
I know it's
Darling?
a lot of pressure to be a leader, you know, and if I can give you any leaderly advice, let me give you this to kind of put your mind at ease. Look, any decision you make can lead to the death of, one of the most valuable people in your life, and that would be really sad. But at the end of the day, you're gonna do the best you can do, and even people die, and which will be sad, and then maybe you'll be the horrible worst leader ever. You'll always remember that you had a good leader to form yourself after, me. And at the end of the day, if you need help, you can always give us a ring-a-ding on the earpiece thingy thing.
Omega walks up. You know what? Kevin's right. With that advice, you'd think he was the leader of our group, but that can't be right because I clearly am.
Hey, Omega, you know what? This is a day for celebration because we defeated another Primal. And there ain't nothing else to celebrate today other than that.
I defeated Primal.
Well, we all defeated the Primal. I hit it a lot, and yeah, you might have gotten a finishing kill, but I swear, in those few seconds, it could have come from me.
The kill shot is all that matters. Don't you try to kill steal me.
I tried to teabag it before he was even dead, so if anything, I should get the win.
What's a teabag? Sherman, what does it mean when somebody teabags you?
Anyway, what I was saying is, hey, you're gonna be a good leader. You're gonna be a good leader. There's nothing to worry about. I'm sure not a lot of people are gonna die in your watch. It's gonna be fine. And some will probably die of old age anyway. And if that's the case, you were a good leader.
Kevin, there is going to be times I'm going to miss these pearls of wisdom you happen to drop in my lap. Today is not one of those days. Not one of those days. But thank you all the same. But I think for now, my husbands are going to take what they've killed along with my sons.
Who'd they kill?
They didn't kill anyone.
You said they're gonna take their kills. We killed those things too. They're all on the battlefield over there. Should we be taking them? Wait, do we get money for turning kills?
Kevin, you're trying too hard. Stop.
At this point, Chengiz is face palming with his one good arm, and Octai and Turgan are carrying over the Gulo carcass. They say, "Here, Kevin, this is what we killed," and then they just throw it on Kevin. Can you try to catch it?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Just a check, right?
Yeah.
Let's save. 16.
All right, you're able to catch it. You stumble a little bit backwards. It's very heavy, but it's a big carcass.
Oh, wait! Look at all this carcasses there. On top of the food you guys found, we're gonna be eating great tonight.
Right? This should be great for a celebratory feast.
That's right.
Right?
It's such a celebration,
Yeah.
It's kind of a funeral. We gotta, pay our respects to the Dawn Thrall. Or the what do you call your leader?
My leader?
Well, the job that you took over. El Presidente?
God.
Oh, Khan, that's right. And you celebrate the deaths of the Khan and all the ones that passed. And now they're all with Bob. There's nothing else to be celebratory on tonight, other than we did a great job, and a lot of people are with Bob now.
Right. Well, we're going to go and get ready for the celebration tonight and see how everyone else is doing as far as being able to participate in that, okay?
Perfect. Hey, one thing to mention, since you are the thrall. Thrall? Thrall.
Khan.
The water in the washing station is kind of dirty and filled with paint. You might want to get someone to replace that. Anyway, where should I take this carcass?
Just
Kevin,
follow.
I'll show you where to take it. We can go clean it. I'll show you how to fillet it.
Oh, don't worry about that. I know how to field dress an animal.
Well, come, show us your wisdom.
Yep. And I'll go with him. And yeah, we've definitely field dressed some animals that we caught in the forest. So.
I believe it.
Kevin is
They're
We'll
just
dress those for photos.
he's a farmer, but we also went out on the hunts, remember?
I know.
Kenji kind of strolls up. Well, this is lovely, and I'm very much looking forward to the celebration tonight, but I think we best be moving on after that. Me especially. I want to get the fuck out of here. In a bit of a hurry.
Good Miss Kenji.
That was Kenji.
What's that?
Oh, found a note on my bag last night from Izumi.
Oh, your friend.
That's a word for it. Pretty sure she wants to kill all of us.
I haven't done anything differently in the last couple of days.
Well, you've been traveling with me, and that makes you public enemy #1 in their eyes.
I'm number one?
Of course, Days, you're #1.
Oh, wow. Well, that's cool. We should invite him over to have a party.
Yeah,
It's Sherman's
fine.
birthday. Oh, okay.
Anyway, as I was saying, I think it's in the best interest of all of us, me especially, if we mosey on out of here after the celebration.
Where do you want to go?
Sky's the limit, my friend.
Falcons. Yeah, Falcons.
We do have Falcons. And we have that Magitech armor you got. It's still back in Doma, right? Should probably pick that up before we go anywhere else.
Yep. Yep.
You clearly didn't think of that.
Yep. Very upset about not having my boyfriend's gift.
That might have come in handy during the fight.
Hey, Joe,
We'll never know
what's
now.
the deductible on my insurance if I Magitech is carjacked?
No, we got low jack on it, so.
20
Put the club on before we
And the club, yes.
that's a funny thought. So puts the club on that shit.
When we come back, it's just gonna be on cinder blocks.
Doesn't even have wheels.
It'll be standing on cinder blocks. Someone got halfway through before they realized it didn't have wheels.
Okay, so with Kenji delivering that news, anybody want to do anything prior to the celebration before we move to that? All right.
I'm gonna use detect creature and see if Izumi is nearby.
Okay. Use. Maybe with the creature, you need to specify what type of creature you're looking for. What?
No. Well, let's see how this plays out.
Looking be an individual if he's seeing
Okay,
the person.
you're trying to look for an individual. Okay.
That's even better.
Well, it did work differently in 3.5 Pathfinder. So,
Yeah.
all right. If that's the case, you do not see her, or you do not feel her presence anywhere near here with your spell.
Fantastic. I feel like we can celebrate, huh?
Okay. Anyone else?
Good point.
Okay. The day is pretty relaxing for everybody. Not a lot going on. Nothing trying to kill you today, surprisingly. There's a lot of people that just seem happy to be here. But as time moves on, it's now about 5 p.m. And it seems like the whole of the Dawn Throne, the entirety of Shervin's tribe, everyone that's up there, is preparing for a celebration of some sort. When you hear the lift being moved, when the lift reaches the top, off step a motley crew of various tribes from around the steppe. Some that you've never seen, although the distinctions between them are very clear to you, Shervin. It's a lot of tribes that normally would not get along with each other standing side by side as they come up to see what's going on up here.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's several Dotharl who are currently leaderless who are now up here, but they don't appear to be hostile. They do have their weapons, but they're all sheathed. What was that?
I said good.
They all look war weary, and One of the Dotharl with a very angry scowl on their face steps forward in front of the rest of the group, and there's like 40 people that came up the lift. And she just looks you up and down. May we join in your celebration?
Sherman's gonna stand up and square her shoulders and meet her gaze, unflinching. To kind of regard her quietly and also return that same, like, looking her up and down. Like, of course. We've all been through a lot these past couple of weeks. We'd be glad to have you.
As you say that, it looks like a lot of the tension that was among the newcomers seems to have dissipated. They're like, oh, thank God. Like, okay, there's no war right now. This is lovely. Where is Indira? I must pass along my regards.
Unfortunately, she's no longer with us. She's gone to rest with the Dusk Mother.
Ah, yes. Well, after her rest, you can be sure you'll be seeing her again in newborns. Sometime soon.
Wait, what?
The Dotharl, they believe in the reincarnation thing. They say as long as a warrior is worthy and they die in battle, then they'll be reincarnated as a baby. So she's
Oh, that's right. I'm like, wait, is she gonna kill me? Okay.
So, who is the Khan now of the Bayou?
That would be me. And Sherman extends a hand.
She doesn't take your hand. She looks over her shoulder at the group that came up. And one by one, they all drop to a knee and bow their head to you.
Sherman sort of bows in respect, not as low as them, but she bows in respect, being receptive of their show of respect.
Okay, they all get up and they go, good, with that out of the way, we brought spices and milk and dessert.
Oh,
What?
perfect. Perfect. That'll be a wonderful welcome to the food we have prepared. Come.
You'll love our chilled yule brains.
Oh, I'm sure we will. It'll be a wonderful culinary experience.
Kevin pops
Yes.
his head out of the kitchen and says, "Hey, El Presidente, someone said something about dessert."
Yes, you'll be able to enjoy one of the delicacies of the other tribes.
Oh, I can't wait. I mean, all the food I've eaten so far outside of that fish stuff has been real good. Can't wait to see what they got. By the way, the meat's almost finished. What do you want us to do after this?
Enjoy the food.
All right, well, Kevin sees some of the, I keep wanting to call him Dothraki. Oh, he calls him Dothraki. See some of the Dothraki. Oh, are you in danger? And he has his hand on his sword, like ready to like pull it out.
No, not at all. These are our guests.
Wait, guests? Yes, they were trying to kill us.
No, Kevin. They're our guests. And we will treat them as such. Understood?
Yeah, I didn't see you wink, so I think that means you're saying they are our guests?
Yes, Kevin.
If you say so.
I really mean it. They are definitely our guests.
All right, okay, yeah, if you say so, El Presidente.
I promise. Cross my heart.
All right, then Kevin saunters back off.
Within 20 minutes, there's music being played. Music that you're not familiar with, but several of the tribes have their own instruments that they're playing. It's easy for you to pick up the tune and join in if you wanted.
Join in.
What are you going to play? Your harp?
Play the harp, yeah. Can I see if I can catch Kevin's eye at all?
That's up to Kevin.
Yeah, you caught my eye. What were you doing to catch my eye?
Winking.
I'm just trying to meet your eyes, and I go, oh, just the man I wanted to see. Kevin, where's your harmonica?
Oh, I never leave it. It's always right here. And he takes it out.
Join us, Kevin, and I'll just start strumming.
I'd love to. So this is great. I've been practicing a new one. I hope you like it. That was getting good. Okay, a lot of practice.
Yeah,
No, he's putting his mind to it.
but it sounds better than the last time you heard it. But it completely clashes with what the others are playing. And they kind of stop for a second while he's playing, and then as soon as he stops, they start again. They're all playing various forms of percussion, and it's like a different kind of drum for each of them, but they all work really well together, and you're accompanying it.
I was just
really well.
mentally picturing the Who and a harmonica.
Yeah, there you go. I'm pretty sure that Who had played
All right,
harmonica.
all right. Kevin's slowly getting it, and he starts playing this.
It's surprisingly good. It actually does what I'm hearing in my head.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna look to the other people playing it. Keep it going.
The music is uplifting enough that everybody gets what kind of inspiration die do you give? D8 right now?
I have a D10.
I'll
Everybody
take
gets a 10 inspiration.
I'll take a D12 also, if that's all right.
No.
Okay. I'll ask.
Has the D4.
That means they get an extra dice that they can
There you
roll
go.
for doing something else and add that to whatever they roll, and they get to choose whether or not they want to use it. So that's what
What are we getting?
it's
You're just a little broken up.
D10
One
of
at a time?
inspiration. One D10 of
D-
inspiration.
Okay. What's that do?
roll that with like an attack, or basically anything except for a damage roll. You can use that to augment your roll, whatever it is.
And then I'll use roll my D10 to on my attack roll, slitting Harry's throat. Never mind.
Welcome back, Adam.
And is
What drink did Harry have? What?
Oh, I put it in the chat for Harry's.
Oh, okay.
Everybody got one D10 inspiration, including you, Harry. Oh wait.
Yay.
Okay. Over the next hour, everybody is eating good food. What Sherman and her family hunted, and Kevin dressed is surprisingly delicious. There's some spices that you've never tasted before that have been mixed in. And everybody seems to be drinking a lot, merry, dancing. It's just a nice night, the first one that you've had in quite some time.
Okay, you didn't roll dice, right? Okay, good. Keep
As the celebration starts to dwindle, Ayo, did you have something you wanted to do?
Yes. Also, as a clarification, is inspiration character specific or player specific?
It's technically character specific. Why?
Well, because
got leftovers?
and if Jess just got a D10 on Sherman, then
I'll allow it to carry over. You guys can have it carry over.
I'll allow it to.
for this specific one,
Yeah, just this one.
Music is really
goodbye the D12
Right.
inspiration I never used.
No, I'm saying you can
Generations.
use Millie's
Oh,
D12
okay.
on your character.
Well, because I had two.
Okay.
Now I have three. Anyways, so as the celebrations dwindling a bit, Ao floats on over to wherever Sherman's at, and again, like the mosquito analogy tries to get her attention.
German's
Okay, sorry.
No,
just fighting on her.
Yeah.
Imagining Ruby Rod.
Sherman's sitting with Sid and one of her husbands, and she's got one of her kids in her lap. But she notices Ao, looks over to them and says, "Yes, how are you, Ao?"
Well, I'm doing all right. It's come to my attention that it's customary for you mortals to have gifts on your birthdays. So
Yes, General.
I had something in mind if you wanted to follow me.
Oh,
And they motion towards the center. The center of the Dawn Throne is Etherite?
The etherite that you just charged up that you can use for teleportation is in Dawn Throne? If you're talking about
I'm talking about like the what is the central point of the Dawn Throne?
the throne itself, the building that it's housed.
Okay, then. So if we have circle, building, Etherite. I'm trying to remember.
More or less.
Okay, then on the opposite side, because I imagine there's like kind of an open space behind the building.
Okay.
Yeah. So I motion in that direction.
All right. So Sherbin hands off her kiddo over to Sid and says, I'll be back in a moment, darling. She climbs to her feet and starts following Eowul.
So when we get to the clearing behind the Dawn Throne headquarters, Eowul starts casting a spell, and you see like a line of semi-transparent ether flowing from the big tree that was where Titan was, and then they split the ether into in their right hand they start gathering light, and in their left hand they start gathering kind of a shadowy substance, and then they throw both portions into the center of the open area, and two 20-ish foot tall figures rise up out of the ground from the waist up, so kind of like a bust. On the figure on the left is a shadowy Al-Ra woman, and on the right is an Al-Ra male appearing to be made out of sunlight, and they're both looking with their heads downturned, with their hands cupped in front of them as if they're cradling something precious. And you see on the Dawnfather, or that's right, Dawnfather? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see tears of shadow falling down his cheeks and pooling in his hands. And on the Duskmother, you see tears of light going down her cheeks and pooling in her hands. And then in unison, the masculine and feminine voices mixing, you hear the two memorials say, "We weep for our children whose blood has been needlessly shed. May no primal ever sully the steppes with their presence again." And then Ao looks over at Sherbin, says, "So I've never seen a primal before, and it was terrifying, and I can only imagine what you and yours have been through, and the death that I've seen in the day that I've been here. This memorial will hopefully prevent anyone else from making the mistake of summoning a primal again, and it'll outlast you, it'll outlast everyone that's in the steppe. This memorial will last forever."
Out of character, this is the best birthday present ever. Oh my gosh.
When he told me what he was going to do, I'm like, that is wonderful.
That was awesome. Oh my gosh.
And the memorial is semi-transparent. It is an illusion, but it is a permanent illusion. I don't have to maintain concentration. The magic once spent lasts for eternity.
That is the best.
A crystal tree to do it. So,
Yeah, to bump up one of my spells to last longer.
Oh my gosh,
And then
that's the best
after
ever.
their wings kind of dim significantly from the bright white light they were emanating, kind of like a battery on low.
Oh, ew. This is wonderful. Oh my. I don't know what to say. It's perfect. It's perfect. Ew, you didn't have to. Ew. Thank you. Thank you so very much. This is perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I'm very glad you like it. I don't visit your world very often, because it always breaks my heart to see your short lives cut shorter than they already are. So hopefully this might help the various tribes to seek more peaceful resolutions to anything, everything.
I'll do my best to make sure that we try to do our part as well. If anything, we would have learned from what have just happened. It's we can't let this happen again, no matter what. The costs are just too great.
And that we are definitely agreed. But I don't mean to downer on your birthday, so I did have to ask, is it true that there's a reenactment on a birthday? Is that a thing?
Reenactment?
You know, a reenactment of the birth. That's... I heard that was a thing.
No. No. Maybe in some other cultures, but not here. No. No, sorry, you'll have to miss out on that.
Dang it, you just gave me inspiration for a new character.
No.
What did you say?
Gave him inspiration for a new character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, my information is several centuries outdated, so can't say I'm surprised.
Well, maybe you'll be lucky and one of these days you'll be able to witness an actual birth. Those are exciting. She'll just sort of kind of gently guide Aoul back to where the party is.
Which, from the party, the memorial is visible. It's large enough that they can see at least the top half of it.
Cool. Nice. I'll type it out in the chat so you can see what it was.
Yeah. So, with that, some more time passes, some more celebrations. There's a wrestling contest between three of the Dotharl all at once.
Gosh.
Yeah, with people cheering them on. It's very much not a violent thing. But after some time, you see Kenji kind of just looking over his shoulder, like, constantly. I think it might be about that time. I don't think we're going to find a more perfect moment than this.
To kill someone, Kenji? Are we murdering someone?
Kevin, you worry me sometimes.
You're saying perfect time. What exactly you mean?
For us to leave, my friend.
I mean, we could just stay one more night. I mean, have a good sleep. It's, no one wants to leave a party too early.
No, but you also don't want to overstay your welcome.
Hey, we're there welcome. I wouldn't sure would want us to stay here for a little bit longer.
Kenji glances at Sherbin as if begging for help.
Kevin, I think Kenji's right. He has very good reason for needing to be on the way as soon as possible.
Yeah, but you
And
got
to be honest, I don't blame him, but he might be liable to get a head start. If you know what I mean.
But you got Thraki here. What if they decide to attack all of a sudden? I mean, what are you gonna do?
You
Yeah.
love capitalism, right?
Hey, who doesn't love capitalism? I mean, as soon as I was introduced to it, it seems like the best way to be successful in life.
So I'm going to assume that you don't like reneging on a deal.
That's right. I would never leg on my deals.
Well, maybe this will help. We only paid for a week in advance at the inn back in Doma. And that's coming up.
How long has it been?
About a week.
Oh God!
Yeah, you know what? I think tomorrow night might be the last time. We might need to get our stuff out of there. We might need to get our stuff out of there by 11 a.m. if that's checkout time.
Oh, I can't believe I'm so stupid on this. All right, I'll get everyone together. Hey, everyone, pack it up. It's time to go. Hey, Sherwin, I'd love to stay for whatever celebration we're celebrating today, but we gotta go. look, I'm really gonna miss you. And Kevin's packing up his stuff. You just remember, you got the pearl, and you know I'm gonna miss you. But you know I'm not really gonna miss you because we didn't need you. But I'm really gonna miss you because your heels were nice. All right. And Kevin gives you a big hug. I'll see you all out there. Kevin starts walking away. And says,
Okay.
"All right, bye, Sherbin. It was a pleasure," and leaves.
Okay, so Kevin waits by the elevator for everybody else. And I don't know what the rest of you else want to do for your goodbyes, but Sherbin's husbands all walk up to Sid. So, honorary husband, you take care of yourself on the road. This is Shangy's.
I'll do my best.
We can't have you coming back here in pieces. One piece.
I was already very much advised to come back in one piece.
By a very smart woman, I would assume.
You'd be right.
So, with his one good arm, he claps you on the shoulder. He says, "Good luck. We'll see you soon." Adgarel kind of does the same thing. He generally is not one for a lot of words. He hasn't spoken much, or at least I haven't spoken much as him.
Been poisoning people, I bet.
Well, that's his kid. That's Adgarel Jr.
Oh wait, okay, so there's an Octai Jr. and an Ogdurl Jr.?
Wait, did I do it wrong? Did I get that wrong?
I know.
Yeah, it's
Getting on
Octai.
Octai, not Adgarel. My bad.
Okay,
My
okay.
bad. I got it wrong. Okay, Octai kind of just kind of mimics what Shengens does. And then Turgan just walks up and he grabs your face and gives you a long, very awkward kiss on the lips. He says, "We'll see you soon."
That's hot.
Pull up my notepad.
Is there no?
I'm gonna save this for later.
Is there no reaction from Sid?
I just. Yeah. If you don't mind, I walk over to Sherbin and take her by the elbow. I gotta borrow her for a second, if you don't mind.
Yes, go ahead. You borrowed her a lot already.
Walk a little ways. Seems like Kenji's ready to get out, huh?
Yes, it does look like it.
Yeah, well, seems like all the things that I had planned to give you for your name day, I had given you already. The locket, the bracelet. Didn't know if I was going to get a chance to, so... And really, there wasn't a chance for me to find any kind of store to get anything else.
Oh, Sid, you've already given me so much.
Leans down,
Yeah.
grabs a piece of grass and casts Druidcraft and make it into an orange dahlia. And put it in her hair. There's that.
Sid?
And there's one more thing, though it's kind of cheating because it's already been yours for a bit. And take her hand and
What?
put it on my heart.
Sid, you're going to make me cry. Again.
It's yours to break, but just take care of it for a bit, okay? I'm going to be coming back for it.
Of course. I'll keep it safe.
Happy name day, my love.
Thank you, my darling. I love you.
I love you too.
Anybody else want to do anything before you leave?
What's that?
I was gonna bow to Sherbin and say,
Okay. You are no longer in control of Sherman,
"Oh no!"
and you're no longer in control of Harry, just so you know.
She was never in control of Harry.
Well, I was talking about him.
Oh, yeah, Adam too.
As everybody is gathering near the elevator and you're ready to make your way.
Technically, now Sherbin is in control of
What? Oh yeah, Sherman's in control of her, technically, yes.
Mm.
You hear a slight bit of a commotion where you hear two small voices, one of which kind of sounds familiar. And they're you just hear, Sid's gotta be up here. And the elevator comes up, and there are two Lalafels on the elevator. One of them heavily armored. The other one, not very heavily armored, yet familiar to you. You recognize Into Dante.
Topolima? Oh, that guy.
Yes.
Okay.
And why don't you guys take over your characters from here?
Well, yes, as I was saying, the investment that the Chatham Industries has been having in Deadshot has paid off several times in the last 2 quarters. In fact, our ROI is up 72% from last year. It's a wonderful thing. In fact, our newest business venture has been moving away from actually owning the traps that we've been using in the various layers and the rich estates of the land, but rather allowing other people who own it a system of link pearls so that they can coordinate their own, shall we say, gig employment of their own traps in other layers that need to be used. It's a wonderful project, a wonderful new idea.
Adam, I think we caught most of that. I think we caught most of that, but you were cutting out a little bit. I don't know if you were just far away from the microphone or if you need to restart your Discord.
I'll restart.
Okay.
It sounded like multi-level marketing
That's exactly
dungeon.
what happened.
Yep. Okay.
And I can confirm that because I knew what he was talking about.
Inti spent all his time away from being active to become a monster.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Mobster. He had a former character. He's now running that character back. That's why they would recognize.
Except for me. And you. And Kenji. And Tabby.
Can you put the microphone a little closer to your face? Your mouth?
Is this better?
Oh, that's
Much.
so much better.
Oh, okay. I was using like a headset, but it sucks because it sucks.
Okay, you sound great now. Anyway, we got Inti talking company business.
Yes.
And the other one is unknown to the group.
Whoa. So, okay. Are you sure Master Verlaine is over here?
She's got a twang.
No, you're not.
You hear Master Verlaine, Sid, and your attention is immediately drawn to the elevator.
Hey,
Oh, it's the professor.
Inti?
Yes. I've returned to you back. No longer am I Dant who wore gray. Now I wear the fine black of a Chadson employee.
Jesus Christ.
Of a what employee?
Oh, hello. Oh, you are strange. I've never met anyone. Can you tell me where you're from? What are the business opportunities for where you are? Like, what kind of market is it? Is it saturated? Do you have? Let me take a step back. Hi, my name is Int Dance, adventurer, entrepreneur, and licensed trap reseller at your service.
Is he introducing himself to me?
I was
he's a-
doing it to the Pixie Man. Pixie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
like
Cassette, do you want to introduce yourself?
Got it.
Because you now see Sid Verlaine. You've seen the bust of him outside of the Verlaine Manor.
Well, it was more than a bust.
Yes, thank you. You see the statue of him outside of the Verlaine Manor, and it's the spitting image of the man you see before you.
Oh, Master Verlaine. Oh, and she hurries on, toddles up to him and be like, "Sir, oh, I'm so glad I found you. My name is, what is my name?"
Oh no, I think she has something wrong with her head.
It's a long name.
No, Kevin, don't make fun of her.
Well, she sounds like you, Kevin.
It comes with the accent.
My name is Cosette Cococha de Fortom, and I've been sent here as your official bodyguard for House Verdelay.
Just so you know, we don't need it. We already got a bodyguard here. I promise to keep Sid safe. Also, I don't like how you talk, girl. You seem kind of slow. You all right?
Excuse you.
I don't mean to be rude. You're just talking real mighty slow.
Well, maybe you're talking too fast.
Good point. My teachers did say I did have a way to speak real quickly sometimes. I mean, Professor, I was slow down.
Anyway, Mr. Verdelane, I'm here on official business from the Ishgardian military. She pulls out an official document, hands it up to Sid, way up high.
First of all, Sid is fine, please. I didn't know that I had another bodyguard.
Seeing you.
You see him.
See you next week.
Sounds good.
Well, usually this is something that's quite normal among the houses. But for you, since your house sort of is brand new again, you haven't been assigned one. And then that's where I come in. Ta-da!
Amazing.
Professor, you can't be taking this seriously. You know you don't need a bodyguard. Plus, what is this little pipsqueak gonna do? Again, no offense, I'm just saying. Sid has a bodyguard.
Excuse you.
Oh, did I fart again?
I'm much more than a pipsqueak. I'm part of the Ishgardian military's Dragoon unit.
A dragon unit?
Dragoon!
Kevin, if I could pipe in for a second.
Yeah.
Yes, Kevin. I'm currently working with a deal with the Ishgardian military that I really want to keep. So I would prefer if we were to keep it cordial and very professional. We want to butter them up. We want to, make sure they like us. That way we can secure the deal.
You're Auntie, right?
You don't remember? Oh, it's the fine Ishgardian suit that I'm wearing instead of those terrible old cliffside robes.
I guess they are Auntie. Well, if you are Auntie, what did you make for me that I've been handing out to everyone?
Do you still have those business cards?
Auntie! And I give you a huge hug. Oh, it just looks so different. I mean, I didn't even know. I didn't think you were going to come back.
I've been going to the finest barbers in Ishgard. I have fine Ishgardian suits. In fact, I have new business cards.
Oh, you sure have polished up, Auntie. I'm pretty impressed.
Pull out a business card that says Instant, Adventurer, Entrepreneur, Licensed Trap Resaler, and Tasteful Times New Allegan.
Hey,
Yeah.
I take a look at the card and go,
Yes.
wow, man, did I tell you I can read now? I got knocked over the head.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's a real nice card. I won't read aloud right now. But, mind if I hold on to this one?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, so what were you saying? That'd be nice. Be nice.
Oh, yes. So, okay, let me take a step back. In fact, perhaps I should address the old Cliffsiders group. You see, last I met you, I was the chief oh boy, what was I? It was the chief punching officer or something. It was a very small startup. Cliffside, you still seem like a very small startup. But I've since moved on to other things. I've leveled up myself and started working for another organization known as the Chadson Industry Wealth Management Systems and Wealth Protection System. Perhaps you've heard our jingle. It's very popular. We have the best advertisers and marketers.
Can you repeat that business name, Adam?
Chadson Incorporated.
What was the whole
The whole thing.
Oh, Chadson.
What are you saying? Adson or Chatson?
Chad, like Chad Chadson.
Like Chad. Like
Oh yes.
Chad.
Oh okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I see that you're taking some notes, my little pixie friend. Yeah. A little brief history. Founded by the magnanimous Chad Chatson several years ago. Chadson Industries is the premier provider of traps and wealth protection services.
But what are wealth protection services?
Oh, it's wonderful. You see, perhaps this jingle will remind you. You've maybe heard it. You built your hoard by magic and sword. Protect your wealth with Chadson. See, as fine adventurers, you go around, you find giant piles of gold, but what do you do with it? You don't want to just leave it in a cave because some other adventurers might come with it. That's where Chadson comes in. We provide the best traps. We provide henchmen hiring services, all sorts of different solutions to help you protect your wealth.
I mean, you're talking my language. I mean, I've got wealth, and I think it needs protected.
Oh, that's great. We have all sorts of different options. I'm not necessarily in the right mood. I don't have the right, literature to help sell things, but I can recommend one of our other salespeople. Perhaps the bronze tier would be what you're looking
Just
for.
hold on. Before you keep talking, what's up with this cute girl over here?
Oh, yes. I was recently in Ishgard. A funny story. Apparently, last time you guys were there, you started this tiny little revolution or something like that.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, this is, the Ishgard for the longest time had been a really good business opportunity for Chadson Industries because there's so many wealthy individuals just sitting on giant piles of gold, relics, rubies, etc. But recently, the peasants have taken to the street. They're angry. They want wealth. They're tired of eating moldy bread while the rich are out there. I know. However, Chadson Industries, in its dynamicism, has realized a great business opportunity. And we've started providing revolutionary supplies and other sorts of goods that would be useful for these people as they fight for whatever the heck they fight with. It doesn't matter. We don't take sides. We're just about the bottom line.
What's the bottom line?
Wait.
Bottom line.
I'm sorry to cut in here.
Sales are through the roof.
Their sales are through the roof, Professor. I want to hear this.
Wait. Before you sign on to anything, Kevin, are you arms dealers?
We're armed dealers. We merely provide solutions to allow individuals to protect the wealth that they themselves have gone out and acquired by whatever means they did.
Well, if you're an arms dealer, Sherbin, her husband's missing one. Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to buy one.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, we do have some art.
This is Inti. You remember? Oh, you don't know Inti. Inti used to travel with us.
Yes.
She's from Cliffside.
Several months ago.
Oh. Did you meet him?
Together.
Hey, it's been a long time. My memory is not the best. Anyway, you're right. Okay. And so this CQ person, what is she again?
Oh, she is an agent of the Ishgardian military, and in fact, Sid's new house. They represent a good client for Chadson Industries, so we'd like to, keep everything cordial. Usually I like to take people out, buy them healing potions. We go look at all sorts of relics, look at the ruins of some old necromancer tower, really have a great party. But she wanted to come on an adventure to find some old, well, he's not old, he's a professor. You and I, we were in his class, but
She's so small.
She is the perfect size.
All right. Okay. Well, nice to meet
can
you, dude.
hear you.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to hide it. Well, okay. So you're supposed to protect the professor, right?
With my life.
Look, we just lost a couple people of our party, and I can see us having another two, but I don't want anyone to join up that isn't ready for a fight. So I say right here, we have a little practice tool. And, I won't hurt you. I'm basically going to be trying to block you. And if, you can show your mettle, maybe I'll let you travel with us.
You don't have to do that.
Oh no, I want to see this, Professor. Come on.
Set just sort of looks at Sid. Master Sid, what would you prefer I do?
It is fine. And you're free to do whatever you'd like.
Yeah, Professor.
Hit him with 26.
No. I won't be swinging any swords. I'm going to be using my fists, I don't want to actually hurt you, because if I hit you with one of my swings, there'd be another person we'd have to bury today. All right. So, all you gotta do is really just land one blow. I mean, if you can even do that. If you can land a blow, I'll let you travel with us. If you can't, well, I'm sure Auntie would be happy to take you back for a small fee. Is that how that works, Auntie?
Sorry, you were breaking up or I was breaking up? I missed that.
If you lose the fight and you can't hit me, then I'm sure, or hurt me in any way, I'm sure Auntie can take you back for a small fee.
You're breaking up.
Yeah, John.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
Yeah.
It was if Cosette can't hurt Sid, then or Kevin, then Hair. God damn it. Inti.
Hair Kevin.
Hair Kevin. Words.
Oh, I'm afraid that falls outside the realms of my responsibilities and rather desires. I am not a shepherd. I am not a carriage provider. I am a provider of wealth management and protection systems.
Got it. Okay. Well, she'll find her own way back. All right. Over here. And we kind of go to the open area. All right.
I'll walk with them. If you're going to be following us, you're going to probably have to get used to this.
The open area next to the memorial about needless bloodshed.
Yeah, well, perfect location. We just got this nice memorial here, and all you gotta do is hit me. I mean, it has to hurt a little bit, maybe.
Awfully bold. I didn't even agree. But if it will shut that trap of yours...
I'm not gonna use any traps.
And she takes out off her lance very gracefully, very elegantly, but reverses it so that the end of it is pointing at Kevin, not the sharp part. I'll be happy to land a hit with the butt of my spear.
Yeah, you go ahead, little lady. Good luck.
All right, roll initiative.
Actually, I'll let you go first. I have 17 AC, so you just gotta roll an attack and see if you can break it.
Okay. This is exciting. I haven't done melee before.
You haven't done a lot before, considering your first character was an astrologian.
I know. 8.
Total?
Yeah. So I turn to, Dad's gonna describe this, but what I'm thinking is, like, you try to, like, hit me.
Wait. 10. Forgot I had +2 initiative.
So your first swing.
No, you're rolling an attack. He's letting you go.
Oh yeah, roll an attack. I'm giving you
attack modifier.
I'm giving you the initiative to hit me first because I'm. Yeah.
Because you're what?
Well, because I don't think you can fight. So
Okay.
I don't think you can hurt me. So just roll an attack roll. Just roll your regular attack roll. It'll be for bludgeoning or
Okay.
whatever you want to. Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't use your inspiration. That's messed up.
Okay.
Supposed to get advantage for his posturing.
So my regular attack's a 1d10 plus 5. It's piercing.
No, you're rolling to
It's
hit.
blood this time.
Okay, so
Blood this time.
no, it's
I'm
okay.
using the
So
butt.
This is a little bit differently. Don't even worry about blunting. Blunt. That's damage. What you want to focus on right now is an attack roll. So the way like you physically attack, you do an attack roll to see if you're gonna hit, right? And then if you actually do hit, then you roll your damage. So you should have an attack stat. Oh, probably 9 or like 8 or 9, depending on what your weapon is and your level.
It would be a D20 plus your to hit, which probably would be around 9, I would think. Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the weapon.
Yeah, modifiers.
And modifiers, yeah.
I think Jimmy just sent you a message too.
Well, they repeated it.
Oh.
Wait, where is that on my sheet?
Your normal 2 hit bonus.
It says 2 hits. T-O.
There's a hit dice?
No, you're rolling to attack.
Yeah, so you're going to roll a d20, and then you're going to add your modifier. Your modifier will probably be around 9.
It might be listed under attack bonus.
Yeah, under your
ATK bonus.
Your weapon.
Yeah, it should be by your weapon.
Well, okay, well, what weapon do you have? Let's start there.
I have a glaive. A long spear glaive.
So where it's written on your sheet, and it should show what you roll for damage, but does it also show an attack bonus?
I don't see anything that's
okay. Well, so
I don't see anything that says attack bonus. There's to hit.
A strength-based weapon.
Yeah, strength or dex.
Yeah.
I sent you a picture, Jess, of where to look on your character sheet.
Oh, it just says +9 there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go.
So you're going to roll a d20, and then you're going to add 9.
Okay. Yeah, there's no DC there. It just says +9. Is that all right?
DC is the armor class of who you're targeting. So
Yeah, the example I sent you was just to show you where it is on the sheet. My stuff is not an attack in the same way that yours is. That's why it says different thing.
no.
Okay. So I'm sorry. What do I do again? The
Roll a d20.
what +9?
Roll a d20.
Then add 9.
Okay. 24.
That hits.
Okay.
So now roll your damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's your weapon damage plus your ability modifier.
Yeah, and even though it's just non-lethal, meaning like if we get down to 0 hit, we can't get down to 0 hit points.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah, so it's a d10 plus 5.
You
Okay,
can't kill
cool.
me,
That's
but-
what that is.
If you're just using the regular stabby stab and not using any of your fancy moves.
Oh no, definitely not. She just needs to prove a point. No pun intended.
I see what you did there.
Should always tend your weapons.
14.
Ow. Where'd you hit me? I don't care.
Your foot.
In the teabag.
The foot.
I was gonna say, where can she reach?
All right, okay, lucky hit. I mean, I wasn't looking for my foot. Usually they aim for the chest or the head.
7 feet tall. She's 2.5 feet tall.
But
She's using it backwards.
let's see if you can dodge this. And I'm using an unarmed strike. And I'm gonna try to just slap you across the face. It's a 22. So it definitely probably breaks your armor class.
Yeah, if it's higher than my armor class, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Equal to.
Yeah.
It's a. Oh, it's just a straight 6 damage. Doesn't it roll? Yeah, it's just a straight 6 damage across your face.
It's based on your strength.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unless you have monk levels.
That seems. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't go down by that. I tell you what, I'll give you one more chance to hit me, and if you could hit me, I'll let you join our party. I think the first one was just a mistake.
Kevin, sounds
got
like
lucky.
you're putting rules in the middle of the fact.
I'm just saying, look, I don't want to hurt the little lady. I'm just trying to prove a point that she shouldn't be partying with us.
Well, you did say if she could hit you, then she comes. She
Hey,
hit
the
you.
first one was lucky. It was on the foot. Like, that's not a real hit.
Cosette, was it?
Yes.
Why don't you turn that lance around and hit him with the pointy side?
Like, she could actually
Oh.
hit me.
All right.
And this time, aim for the chest or the face, because the foot is just unfair. I mean, who hits someone in the foot?
All right. Brace yourself.
I think you should leave.
couldn't get through the first episode. It's just so cringy.
Nice.
The scene at the business meeting.
23.
thing.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
No, where the business meeting guy's like, okay, you two don't like each other.
And you're rolling the same damage.
Couldn't get that.
8. She goes for like his sternum.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Another lucky hit.
No, I think that's about it, Kevin.
No,
You
I-
asked for one, she hit you twice.
I agree. Okay, I'm a man of my word. As long as the group is okay with it, and I guess welcome to Cliffside Inc. But you ain't no bodyguard.
I'm perfectly okay with her joining us if I get to see her watch her poke you every now and again.
So, you know how to play
I'd be
chess?
happy to. She flips her spear back in its sheath.
I go over to DX. I couldn't believe that little girl could even hit me. I mean, did you see that? DX,
Yeah, I
did you
saw
see
it.
that?
She whacked you twice, and she only had to do it once.
You know, they say good things come in small packages, but I don't know about this one.
Walk
Oh,
over
yeah.
and hand her back her paperwork. Do you know how to play chess?
Of course. It's a great pastime in Ishgard.
Great. I think I'm going to need a distraction, so why don't we go?
Lead the way.
We got some room on the birds. I guess you can travel with the professor. Auntie, how'd you guys get here anyway?
Oh,
Yeah, how did you know we were here?
we walked. I mean, there were several boats involved, but we walked. I think she actually jumped a few times.
Well, I appreciate the dedication. Very inefficient way to travel. See those birds over there?
Yes.
That's how we got here.
Oh, that seems like fun. That would increase productivity if I could use one of those.
Well, we don't got. Do we have an extra one? Oh, yeah, we do because. No, we lost 2.
We have Sherbert and Millie's,
Oh, we
right?
lost one. No, we lost 2.
We lost 2.
Yeah. So I think maybe we should double up on some of them.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Auntie,
that's
you can ride with me and we can catch up.
One of the it looks like about an adolescent of one of the tribes comes up to Angie. Excuse me, sir. Did I hear you mention that you were part of a lucrative business? Oh, yes, I am. Are you looking for gainful employment? Perhaps. I came up with a really clever way of, I think the word is accounting. Let me show you. And he leads over to a table that's set up there. And he goes, watch. And he lifts up until one leg is still on the ground, and he just kind of turns it around 90 degrees. I call it the pivot table.
Sad that he's not here to see that.
I don't see how that's going to help me, but good luck to you. And he walks away. Yeah, I'm sad that he logged off.
I guess then we'll just ride the birds back to the previous city.
Doma.
Doma. Yeah.
Well, we didn't go straight from Doma to here. We had to go a couple pit stops. There was that small town.
Yeah,
across
we'll
the
pit
river.
stop in the town first because it was about a day's ride.
No, I don't.
No.
I think we came straight from Doma.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you're right. My bad.
Okay. Okay,
On
good.
the way, we stopped at other places on the way back.
It's the place across
Coming
Doma,
from
yeah.
where we're going.
Yeah, you stopped at Reunion in the step because
To
you
get
were
to
looking
them.
for them.
Yeah, we'll go straight to Doma.
Okay. Well, I'm sad to see you all go, but this is goodbye. No, that wasn't German. I'm sad to see you all go, but no, I can't fucking do it. You do it. You can say goodbye. I can't get the voice. I didn't feel like it. You're right.
Well, I'm so sad to see you all go, but this is not goodbye. But we'll see you later. All right?
I like
Yeah. Oh, whatever. Bye, Sherman.
Take care, Kevin.
Kenji gives Sherman a hug and gives a thumbs up to Harry.
Before I leave, I give Harry back his flask.
Ah. And I thought I lost this on purpose. And here you are, giving it back to me, reminding me that I'm a drunk.
I think it still served me well while you're working here in the steps.
You're a good man, Soul. We can all see it. Why can't you?
Can't tell you. Just roll it.
And, well, as you're going, he shouts to you, "Here's to happy tomorrows."
Soul's definitely gonna nod at him.
Okay. And that's Harry's goodbye to everybody.
Nice.
All right.
Go give Sherman one more hug and kiss. I'll write as much as I can, and I'll be back soon.
I'll be waiting for every single letter.
And now I have 2 bodyguards.
And after this, everybody gets on their birds.
Where do
Once
we have
again, waves
Back to
goodbye.
Dome.
Going to Doma. And suddenly you're in the air. Take it off. Leaving behind Jess's first character ever. Good job. Sherman was wonderful.
Yay!
Ah, thank you.
I love that character.
So sad to leave her behind, but great job.
Me too. Me too. I love her.
And now a new adventure. So, yeah, I love this song. No. Okay, you could love the song too. Sorry, Fenrir. Flying along on your falcons, you take off, getting elevation until the Asm step is in your rearview mirror, so to speak. After a little while, you've flown back to Yanxia. And flying purely by intuition at this point. No joke about intuition. You head straight for Doma. Takes you it takes you longer to get back to Doma from the step than it did to get to the step from Doma the first time, given that you were flying with reckless abandon and all deliberate speed. So you take the time to enjoy the first time you haven't really felt threatened or rushed in quite a bit. Time to reflect. Time to think about your friends that you've left behind or lost in some way. And before you know it, the seaside city of Doma is in your view. Soon enough, you're landing in front of the Falcon porter, who counts the birds.
Oh no.
Two are missing.
They were a unfortunate victim of the primals that were on the step.
Yes, we've heard that story before. We'll be keeping your deposit for them. And here's your return payment. He gives back half of what you gave them, and I think it was Omega paid for the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, Millie did.
Millie did. Okay, and it
Yeah,
was
because she was the first one
it
there.
was 14 golden gil per bird, right?
Something like that. I think it might have been per bird per day or something.
It was
I don't
14. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was 14 total. So you get back 7 because it was double for the deposit, but 7 per bird, rather. So you get 56 golden gil for the group to split up, however they're going to split up. But you say goodbye to the birds, and Corporal Wormeater refuses to go back into his stable. He just kind of proudly standing there, looking around, and doesn't see Harry, and just kind of
Aw.
is waiting for somebody to acknowledge him. Does anybody-
Aw.
That's the saddest thing ever.
Salute him.
And so does Degas. Corporal Wormeater raises.
How much would it cost to buy this one?
You're in the market.
Could be.
We're in the rental area. Okay.
This is a very fine bird, as I'm sure you've noticed. Let's Let's call it 200 gil.
Oh, we did kill some primals, 2 of them, in fact.
No. He's right. It is a very fine bird, Corporal Wormeater. I'll give him 200 gil and go to Corporal Wormeater. You can go fly back to Harry now.
It reaches its head down and nuzzles you, like nuzzles your forehead, and it gives a salute again to everybody, and it takes off and flies in the direction of the step. That was sweet.
Yeah.
Professor, you're just throwing away money. I mean, we just got a good bird. Sure, it would have been fine in our care.
Oh, Master Sid, that was so noble of you.
Well, I couldn't look at him looking all sad.
I mean, you're right. You got a good heart there, Professor.
Plus, I mean, Harry was pretty good on that thing. Sure, he'd like to fly around a little more.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm sure they could use a bird there. You know, more protection ain't a bad thing.
Cosette, last I heard, Ishgard was kind of on fire. Is that still the case?
I'm afraid so. Sort of. It's kind of a bit of a standstill at the moment. There's no peace, but there's no action either. No resolution. So things are just very tense.
Hey, Triple C, can I ask a question? How come you talk so slow?
It's golden issue.
Why do you talk without thinking?
I mean, the words just come out. Do other people think before they talk?
Well, you had it right the first time. Words just come out. See?
Whatever you say. Everyone, let's go. We gotta go make it to the end. And wasn't there something about some place we weren't supposed to go in the end? Some door?
Yeah,
Yeah.
room number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, DX, how much longer we got on that egg thing, by the way?
Oh, the egg thing that we're not doing because we just left the place where the eggs are. We didn't get any.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, we got about a month and a half.
Oh, phew.
Didn't Sherman say she'd get one of her husbands to take care of it?
Yeah, technically that's not our contract, Kevin. Our contract was to bodyguard Sherman, not to go get the eggs. So technically, the eggs aren't our responsibility.
Oh. You sure?
I as sure as I can be.
Well, you know what? That's a good point. I mean, I hate anti-responsible contracts, but it seems she's been, you know, what do they call it? Sunlighting on with some other company. So you know what, Sid? I'm gonna make you a new role. You're also gonna be in charge of contracts. It seems like you know what's good with a contract.
Sure.
Perfect.
In that case, I don't know if Ishgard's safe to go back to, and I don't know where we go from here. Anybody have any ideas?
Yeah.
Well,
He is. So I know.
I think that's. You think? Hey, Triple C. You know what a bee holder is?
Beholder?
Right. The
Which,
thing
is
with
that
all the
is that
eyeballs
something?
of a holder.
Is that something Cassette would know about?
Nope.
Oh, well, Simplifies it.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
My God, you talk so slow. Okay, never mind. Maybe we could ask someone around here if we'd be strong enough to fight a beholder. Because at some point we gotta get back there and, save the town. Also, wasn't that we supposed to be checking on something like wasn't there like some treachery going on?
Well, there was an issue with the Garleans, and there was a circle.
Are you having this discussion out in the open? Just FYI.
Just right next to the fucking porter.
Yeah, no, we're walking towards the inn. I assumed.
Okay.
But yes, out in the open as we walk towards the inn.
So if we're stuck here for a day or a night or whatever before we have to leave, I can try to contact the group that we're not going to talk about right now and see where they're at. And
Hey, which group is that?
The people who know things, Kevin. The people who know things.
People who know things. Oh, you're talking about the secret organization that we weren't supposed to talk about. Yeah. No worries. We don't gotta talk about that. Well, maybe it would be smart to contact them. Also, do we get some reward for killing another primal? I mean, I feel like we're doing all the work that these people should be doing.
Well, I don't know if we get an award, but they should reward. But they should probably know that there were 3 of them.
Well, no more 3. And you know what? I think we can count 2 additional primals that we kill. I mean, even though he ate the one, I mean, he only ate him because he was mad and while we were fighting. So that should count for us too, right?
I don't think it matters, but if it makes you feel better.
That's right. Kevin Twain, Dragon Slayer, killer of 3 primals. Sounds nice, don't it, Professor?
While they're discussing it, Cosette is sort of looking around Doma. So you just see this little tiny 2.5-foot Lalafell with these really cute pigtails just looking all over the place. And she's got these really thick glasses on. So her green eyes look all the more bigger as she's looking around.
She has green eyes?
Yes. And she accidentally bumps into the back of Deus. Oh! Excuse me.
No, it's okay, Tom. You know, actually, I wanted to talk to you. Are you related to Harshamon Greystone?
Really? Out of character, is Hershey alive?
It's alive.
Okay.
You're also cutting it.
Yeah. Oh.
You just started cutting it.
Silly Discord. Chicks are for kids.
I know.
Inti says to Kevin,
drama.
hey, Kevin, with a title like that, we should make you new business cards.
Yeah, I'd love if you could make me some new business cards. I mean us.
Of course. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm related to him. He's part of the family. Distant family.
So listen up, all right? I'm not gonna hold it against you, but if you slip up and you hit Kevin one more time, I'm gonna have to take action.
Aww.
What does that have to do with Harshaphon?
Everything! You want to get me right over to the ball, he stood me up, and then I had to dance with Kevin, but then Kevin broke dance, and it was horrible. Worst night of my life.
Ouch.
Oh,
It wasn't the worst night of my life, but it was up there.
that's awful. Well, he is a bit of a ladies' man and a man's man. So I'm
So you're not making me feel better by saying he's a ladies' man and then he snubbed me. So thank you very much.
no. I didn't mean anything by it. I just meant it might not have been as important as you thought it was.
Yeah, I'm very sorry that my broken heart is not as important as I thought it was. Thank you very much. Everything is in perspective now, and I'm very well adjusted. Thank you very much for helping me out with that.
Huh?
I'll toss it
You're
right back for the therapy session.
Sherman's advice?
Professor, excuse me for a second. DX looks like she's freaking out. One sec. Hey, DX, you okay? I heard you yelling.
Kevin, you just heard me say that I was well adjusted. Leave me alone.
Okay. Okay, DX.
Well, why don't we go get some rest and do what we gotta do? How's that sound?
Yeah, Professor. I think that makes sense. Everything's going a little crazy today.
So you arrive back at the inn, and they're actually a little surprised to see you back.
We're back. We didn't renege on any deals.
No, you're a few days early, in fact.
A few days early, but they said we didn't have any days left, and the contract was about to be up.
Oh man, sorry, Kevin. Guess I can't count as well as I thought I could. He just taps you on the shoulder and walks to his room.
No worries, Ken. I know counting's a tough thing. I mean, sometimes I even gotta take off my boots.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You should probably take off your boots before you fall asleep, especially if you're around children.
Why's that?
Nothing. I guess you like rainbows.
And Trenchfoot.
Hey, rainbows are pretty cool. I mean, anyway, Triple C, this is where we're staying for at least the next couple days. We're gonna try to figure some stuff out. We gotta talk to the Secret Society for one. We got to check in on how everything's going. And then it's a secret society that I'm not allowed to talk about.
Yeah. No.
Ah, very interesting.
Yeah, they are really interesting. They have this whole secret place that no one knew about, and they let us in, but I'm not allowed to talk about it, so mom's the word.
Oh, right. My lips are sealed. Hey, what was the name of that secret society?
Kevin, go to your room.
I see what you're trying to do there. I wouldn't say it. But I do have a question for you. Is that room still there that we're not supposed to go into?
Room 4?
I don't know which room number it is.
Yeah, so there's a big sign on the door that says fuck off.
Alright, so we're not allowed to go to the door that says fuck off. I don't know why they just don't put room numbers up there. It'd be way easier to know.
Yes, well, good night.
Hey, you got anything to eat?
Probably
Just had a big
mammoth.
meal, but we've been flying for a while now, and
Well, yes, given that it is about 8 a.m., yeah, we'll have some food soon.
sounds perfect.
What did I name the wife? Inga?
Ingrid.
Ingrid. Okay. Yeah, Ingrid went to the market to go get some meat, so we'll be prepared pretty soon.
Alright, perfect. Perfect time to talk to Triple C. Triple C, I know we got off on a bad foot. Maybe some bad feet. But you're part of the group now. And as part of the group, I just need to know, what you're capable of. So we can use you best fighting situations and whatnot. I see you got a pole arm there. Seems pretty effective. You a fighter? How long have you trained for?
I'm a dragoon. And this is an official weapon used only by those of the Ishgardian military dragoon unit.
Okay, got it. So you're part of the Ishgard, and you're part of a specific unit in the military. Okay, so that means you've got lots of training.
A lot of training.
Okay, good. What did the dragon unit do anyway?
We are the general force against dragon attack.
Oh, just so you know, I killed a dragon. So I know something about slaying them, you know? Okay.
Was it on purpose?
Yeah, I mean, it was terrorizing the town. I mean, they couldn't even move in and out of Ishgard with that dragon. It was Ishgard, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they couldn't even get in and out of Ishgard. I mean, clearly you guys were letting, your dragon forces down. But, we took care of it because that's what our group does. And we were able to create safe passage to and from Ishgard again.
Kevin, let's be fair. The dragoons go through the fire and the flame a lot. Let's be respectful of the dragon force.
All right.
Oh my god.
No, you're right.
Yes.
I'm not disrespecting it. I think it's good to have a good military trained person. I just think, if they're going to be part of the group, it's important to know, everything they can do. You know us. It's not like we try to get into fights, but fights just seem to follow us.
Really? I wouldn't know about that, considering you wanted me to fight you when I first met you.
Well, to be perfectly honest, you look like a little pipsqueak. I didn't think you could actually do much damage, but, I was surprised. I'm giving you the respect where the respect is due. It's always good to have another fighter in the group.
Well, that seems a little bit presumptuous, Kevin. I'm smaller than she is, and you didn't try to fight me.
Yeah, but you're a fairy, and we all know fairies have, I didn't believe in magic, but I'm gonna say it. Magic. Everything that they told me was wrong. And so,
The exception that proves the rule that magic doesn't exist.
Exactly. Fairies exist means magic exists, and it'd be wrong of me not to trust a fairy. Now, a little person like that looks like a. Yeah, I didn't think they could fight. Okay, I think that's a fair assumption. I mean, you'd have to say you were underestimated the entire time you've been in the military, huh?
Oh, of course. I've been underestimated so many times. But I've learned to use it to my advantage.
See? That's exactly what I was saying. So what?
She's the only Lalafell dragoon.
Wait.
In the Ishgardian military.
The only Lalafell dragoon?
The only one.
Hey, that is pretty impressive. All right, well, maybe, maybe there's something I can learn from you.
I'd be happy to teach you. She reaches up her tiny hand in a handshake.
Hey, here you go. And I give you a handshake back. Welcome to Cliffhangers Inc. The paperwork Inti has, it doesn't really matter. And just so you know, I did form a blood pact to protect the professor with my life. So it looks like you and me are kind of working for the same thing.
Hey.
All right, good talk. I slap you on the back. I'm gonna go talk to the ex. I mean, seems like you upset her. And good to meet you again. And I go,
I think
hey, Kevin, where are you going?
he's walked off.
Oh, hey, DX.
Well, I thought you were looking for me to talk, and I wanted to talk to you, Cosette,
Perfect.
but you walked up.
No, let's go up to our room, your room. I think there's some things we can talk about.
Okay, well, do you mind giving me a second to talk to Cosette, though?
Yeah, you can talk to Triple C.
Just real quick.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna kneel down so I'm like eye to eye with Cosette. Not in a derogatory, not in a condescending manner, but just.
That's so condescending, though.
I'm into a lullaby. I speak from
I mean,
experience.
you're supposed to do it with kids.
Yeah, so Cosette,
He's not a child.
I just want to apologize for my actions earlier. When I heard your last name, it kind of opened up a raw nerve, and I didn't mean to take it out on you. And even though you bumped into me, I would like to apologize to you.
Aw, I appreciate that, Miss Deus. And don't worry, I get a lot of flack for my last name, and even more so now because of what's happening in Ishgard. So I take no offense for your reaction. Friend? She holds up her hand again.
Okay. So I wait for 5 seconds to make sure she's not about to say another word slowly, because I don't want to interrupt her. And then I'll take her hand and I'll shake it, and I'll say, I'm glad to have you aboard Cliffhangers Inc. And if there's anything that you need, please come see me. I'd be happy to help you.
You're so nice.
That was very honorable, DX.
Hey, Kevin, I thought I said give us a moment.
Oh, wait, sorry, I was waiting here for you. I thought it was my bad.
Cosette, you see what I have to work with?
I do.
Okay. Well, you know what? If you're ever up for like a spa day or a girls' night out, let me know.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
You did the lullaby thing. I love it.
Okay, so my room's over there. You let me know. I'll talk to you later. And then I'll walk and I'll be like, come on, Kevin, let's go talk.
Let's go talk. I'll see you guys once the food's ready.
What?
I was telling everyone else. Okay, we go up to the room.
Oh, okay.
Close the door. DX, I don't trust that Triple C one bit. She's got green eyes. I was playing nice down there, but I don't trust her. You said I should keep an eye out for, sneaky people, and I've been doing that since you told me. And she is a sneaky person. First off, she's so small. How could a small person hit me like that? I mean, that's just crazy. There's something going on there. Secondly, green eyes, DX. Green eyes. We all know people that have green eyes are untrustworthy. I thought you were just, playing nice down there because you saw the green eyes too.
Well, yeah, I did see the green eyes, but that's only because I'm super observant always. But doesn't the professor have like green eyes too?
Yeah, but it's the professor. I mean, we know the professor.
Well, yeah, we know the professor. I mean, he's been a dear friend for many, many years, and he's been a mentor to both of us, and
right.
helped us get through life.
He is.
Yeah. But I thought you were talking about like, lizard people.
Yeah, but lizard people have green eyes. The green skin and the green eyes, how do we know she's not a lizard person?
Well, because she's a Lalafell, and they're very weird. Don't get me wrong, but they're pretty much not lizards.
DX, lizard people can take the form of like basically anything.
Like
I'm just
chameleon?
saying, Yeah, we can't let down our guard with this Triple C until we really know who she is.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I agree. We should always, be careful, and we need to be vigilant always. And the next time we go to the spa or whatever, I promise I'll keep a good eye on her.
Thanks, DX. With that being said, honestly, I just haven't really had a chance to talk to you for a little bit. I feel like, not that we're losing our closeness, that, we just haven't hung out, and, with Sherwin leaving and, Sherwin leaving and, Harry
Yeah, I
leaving.
misheard you there for a second.
Yeah, it's okay. I just want to make sure you're okay. I mean, a lot of changes are going on.
Yeah, well, you're right. There's been a lot of changes, but I'm okay. I've been tired for the last couple of days. There's been a lot going on, and that kind of affected my mood a little bit. But I think I'll feel back to my old self.
All right, well, you know what? How about tomorrow, since we got nothing going on, you and I have a spa day, and we'll go out and eat whatever we want. Wait, tomorrow, it's the morning. Later today, we have a spa day. We go out and eat whatever we want, my treat, and, we have some drinks. We go to the store, I'll get you whatever you want. And, on this. And I take out the cape Harry gave me. Yeah, it's a little small. I don't know if it's going to fit you. But it's a beautiful cape. And apparently it's special somehow. And I think you look great in it.
Oh, thanks, KT. I appreciate it. I'll put it on. It's not cursed, is it?
It's cursed.
Oh, okay.
It's Cloak of Many Fashions.
I believe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you can just change the outward appearance at will.
Yeah, you'll have to ask Adam.
Yeah, I think it's one of the Xanathar very common magic items.
Well, that's cool. Well, thank you, Kevin. This was really cool. Oh.
Right. Hey, I mean, I haven't given you a gift for a while, and I know your birthday's coming up. Is your birthday coming up?
No, not until like November-ish.
Oh. And even though your birthday's not coming up, I think this would be nice for you.
All right, Kevin. Well, I appreciate that. You're gonna have to take some time to process all this new feelings I have.
You know what my parents always said, you just stuff them down deep inside and you don't gotta worry about them no more.
Yeah, well, I don't know that because they were dead before I met you, but okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, okay, so I guess once the sun's high up in the sky around noon, want to go out for that spa day? Just you and me?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great, Kevin.
Perfect. All right, well, I'll leave you be. If you got any things that you need helping on, let me know. I'll be there to help.
All right, thank you. I'll give Kevin a hug before he leaves.
I'll give you a hug back. Talk to you later. I'll be in my room if you need me till then. And Kevin hits his room.
So did Kevin's parents basically tell him to shove those feelings deep down and turn it off like a light switch?
Exactly. That's how the way family deals with trauma.
Were you going for Book of Mormon or accidentally?
Nope. That's just a trope I feel like is, Republican male. They don't like to deal with their emotions. They drink them away.
Dace, if you don't mind me saying so, it sounds like this horse fart guy really is messing out.
Well, thanks, Kenji. I didn't know you came in my room, but it's good to have you here.
I must be drunk. I thought this was my room.
Well, don't go.
That's Genji.
But I appreciate that.
I'm gonna find a place to sleep by myself. Sorry, Dace. He tips his hat to you. And walks out.
Did you just turn off? It sounded like it. But there it is.
So you're going to sleep. It's 8 a.m.
No, not going to sleep. Just waiting for the food to be ready, and then at noon we'll head out. DX and I will head out to our spa day.
I would go into the room and try to contact the circle on the link pearl.
Okay.
Seth's going with Sid.
See the hashtag.
She's going with Sid and
Oh,
standing in the corner.
Alright, Cassette's entered your room, Sid, without saying anything.
You can sit. You don't need to stand at attention. It's fine.
Oh, all right. She sits in the corner.
At attention.
Okay. Is anybody listening?
You don't hear any response, leading you to believe that there is no one currently in this region from the Circle of Knowing.
Yeah, Professor, I can hear you. Remember thin walls? I don't, because I don't have the other one in, because it gives you ear death.
Kevin, these walls are stone. Do you have the circle link pearl in?
No, the thing would kill me. I have the other one in. Oh shoot! Oh god, I have the wrong one in. Sorry, Professor. Kevin quickly takes it out and puts the other one in.
Kevin's been risking his brain exploding every day.
No.
That's an empty lead. What I'm going to do right now might seem a little strange, but I need to find something out. I'm going to cast Sending and try to contact what I think might be Aurelian.
How far is the distance on Sending?
Limitless.
Limitless, as long as he's on the same plane.
Right, that's
No, it can be interplanar too. It just has a chance of failure if it's interplanar.
okay. You don't get a response.
All right. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Ideas for what? If you don't mind my asking.
Well, we were in the step for a couple of reasons. We were here because we were going to help Sherbin find Yole eggs, since she's a gleaner, and that was what we were trying to do. And then the primals happened, and then things just kind of got out of hand. But now we're pretty much rudderless. And I mean, if Ishgard's not safe to go back to, I really don't know where we go from here.
Oh. As Sid is explaining this, she's kind of sort of like slowly tilting her head this way and that. Well, on the way to find you, it really wasn't that hard to do. The group isn't very subtle with their travel. So I'm sure along the way you must have met some people who had some jobs for you to do.
I know that we were hoping to hear back about the castle here in this area, but I don't think we ever heard back from that. I guess we can go talk to Hancock.
Heard about that. That was so messy.
Wait, what?
Oh, the castle. When you tried to go over and get that bad man and had to bring his head, that was so messy, but it worked.
That wasn't Plan A, I guess. Unfortunate pit incident.
I don't know. Millie thought it was hilarious.
Well, I guess Kenji was concerned about being in this area, so if he's willing to stick around, I guess Hancock could be the next stop.
Right. Mr. Kenji was awfully tense on the way here. I don't think he's relaxed at all yet.
Fair enough.
Why is that?
He was from this area and didn't end so well, but I'm not going to tell his story. In fact, why don't you come with me and for a quick second? Stand up, head out, and go to Kenji's room and knock on the door.
A set follows.
Drunk snore.
Am I in the wrong room again?
Kenji, no, you got it right.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to figure out where our next point of call should be, and I know you're not too keen on sticking around this area, but can't go to Ishgard. I guess Hancock was another avenue, so I'm
Well,
going to check with you first.
we'd certainly be a lot safer in Kugane than we'd be here in Doma, or anywhere else in the region. But it's all the same to you. I wouldn't mind getting the fuck out of here. Maybe go back to Aorzia. Sorry, I'm
Alright.
drunk. Aorzia.
Well, I guess we can figure that out in the morning.
Yeah. Kind of flew through the night.
Yeah. All right. We'll have to crowdsource an idea.
What do you think? What should we do next?
No, I Ishgard would be the best place, but it's not safe. I mean, I know we were, I don't know if that Lolorito character's in Ul'dah, but that was a place we could stop too.
Right. Well, you point, I stab. Or slash, actually. You get what I'm saying.
Still have any of that sake I gave you for your birthday?
What sake?
You got any sake?
There might still be some on my breath.
Fair enough.
But you should know better than drinking and flying.
She was implying. The bird was. I think I'm gonna pass out and maybe sleep through breakfast, maybe lunch too.
Yeah. All right. Thanks anyway. And head out and
Hey, if you see Soul, tell him I think somebody's in his room.
oh, okay. And head out to the common area and look for Soul.
Guess Soul's in the common area.
Is that where you are?
I might be in his room, but apparently.
But you hadn't yet told me that you went to your room, so.
He'll be in the common area.
Okay.
Soul?
Professor.
Kenji says that there's somebody in your room.
Oh, was it Tavi?
I don't know.
I'm right behind you, Soul.
That's my first.
I don't think it's Tavi.
Tavi, I'm so glad you're here.
Maybe we should go figure out who that is then. Coming with?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I'll just wait back here, I guess. Sure.
Got the key, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you still have it.
I'm just gonna bust the door. Yeah.
It's empty.
Professor, you said you heard somebody in here?
Yeah, I was just in with Kenji, and he told me that somebody was in your room.
Huh. Let's go talk to Kenji.
Did somebody just kick open a door? Then you kick it. I'm trying to sleep. Is somebody slamming doors or kicking them open?
said you heard somebody in my room?
Yeah, it sounded like there was a voice in there.
What kind of voice?
The kind that comes out of someone's mouth.
If you stand back, I'll handle this. Cosette steps forward. She pulls out her lance at the ready. She slides up to the sliding door, just slowly slides it open.
These aren't sliding doors. These are actually pull-open doors.
Okay, well, slowly checks the doorknob to see if it's locked.
Okay. It is not locked.
What's that?
In fact, it was just opened.
Yeah, it's true. Sorry.
But you look in the
Alright.
room and it looks as if nobody's in there, hasn't been disturbed.
She looks over her shoulder at the others. Stay here a moment.
Give her a thumbs
She
up.
walks in and she starts taking a look around the room, looking for anything suspicious.
Okay, you do find something suspicious. You find a single copper gill tail side up.
Is that really suspicious?
No. It's just a bad penny.
Okay. Okay. Well, whoever was in here left some bad luck behind. I wouldn't touch that. She motions to the bad side up copper gill. She flips her lance away. She looks back at the doorway. All clear.
Thank you. Yeah, no, thank you. So you gotta look at the coin. Is it just?
It's just a copper gill.
Just a copper gill.
If you're superstitious, then it's bad luck.
That's all. Makes it up. It's walking.
Okay. So are you just staying in your room now? 'Cause you mentioned
I'm gonna look around to see if I can
As
find
far as you
anything.
can tell, there's
Nothing.
nobody in here.
But yeah, I'll stay in the room.
So are you guys leaving then?
I'm gonna head back out into the common room.
Alright.
So I appreciate y'all coming with me to look in the room.
Yeah, if you need anything, holler, I guess.
Sure. You close the door behind them as they leave. And when you turn around, there's a figure sitting on your bed. The white-robed figure says, "Why do you resist us, Metron?"
Talking to me? Mitra?
Yes.
No, Utron.
I don't know who that is.
You will. And then they, like, this purple cloud shows up behind them and closes around them, and they're gone.
I'm gonna take the copper out of my pocket and put it back. Never should pick that up. Thanks.
No, not that Tron. A different Tron.
Okay, well, you said there's a guy dressed in white robe. Just saying. App description.
Some may recognize that name. Alright. Who else is doing what?
Waiting for food and then for it to be noon.
Sure. We'll just say that breakfast was served. It's breakfast ham.
Perfect.
It's a mix.
And then DX and I can go out on our spa day.
Okay. So, does the group have an idea of where they want to head? I'm asking you as your DM, please tell me where you want to go.
It's a really good question. So we kind of have like 3 open issues. It's really, I'm just talking regularly now. It's really, so the circle isn't responding, which is very concerning. I feel
But
like
they might respond if we went to Eorzea.
This
Yeah.
isn't the first time they haven't responded either.
yeah, but there's always been someone in region. But yeah.
If there's ever been anyone in the Higashi region where you
No, because like when the last time we had
Oh.
contact with someone, I believe, was when we were in
After Leviathan.
after
well,
Leviathan.
no, Kevin's right. There was, or John's right. There was somebody that responded when we called out when we were in this
Oh,
area.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
But that was
She
only
didn't know. She's
the
like,
one
"Who the fuck are
time.
you?"
That's
Yeah.
why you were on the boat. Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so you were still closer than you are now. That's what that happened.
Right. Yeah. So, but that was the only person that responded, and I think they said that the other people were in a different region.
Mhm.
Yes.
They didn't specify the region. They just said, "I'm the only one in this
In
region."
this region, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then there's
Which
similar.
was also when we talked to Thancred. He was the only one left in the other region. And initially, after the attack on Vesper Bay, he was the only one still in that region.
Right.
And then at some point, he had left. Because I believe we got a dial tone at some point.
Yeah.
And there's civil unrest in Ishgard. We could go kind of try to clean that mess up.
There's the Ishgard stuff, there's the Kenji stuff, and then there's the Legion/Circle stuff, which seemingly is on pause unless we try to do something more on the 14th angle. Because the last thing done there was a letter from Tavi Ansel, or just Tavi? Just Tavi to Prince Xenos about the things that didn't have a reaction, or did not have a reply. And then there's also whether or not we actually got a castle.
Yeah, which we don't need to deal with right now. So I'd say the most pressing issue is
Already had a plot channel.
There's also that one dead but not dead Garlean running around teaching people how to summon primals.
yeah, but we have no lead to, like, follow that up right now. Like, where would we go if we were gonna? I mean, yeah, it's a pressing matter. I agree. But how could we get a lead on that? I guess is the question.
I think we do have 2 leads in the group. They just don't want to say anything.
Okay. Well, I think that's the most pressing matter then. And it kind of will align to the circle. What? Treasure Island. So maybe I'd say, yeah, we should focus on that, and that might lead us into actually having something to go back and talk to the circle about, right? Because as of right now, we've gotten no further. Just talking to them won't really accomplish anything unless they have like a pressing matter. So maybe we pull on the group thread, see if we can get our group members to talk about this guy, and we can track him down because he's untrustworthy. Okay, but the bigger question, what would we do if we find him? Like, what's the point, right? Clearly, we don't want him telling people how to summon primals, but we have no, as a group, right? We have no authority here. Like, what are we going to do? So maybe we can head to the city, wherever, the last place he was that our group members know about, the 2 new ones. And then we can also contact the circle once we're there. Right? Does that make sense?
It's a start, for sure.
Okay, so I guess let's first figure out what city that is so we know where to go next. And also, on top of that, we'll also talk to the circle once we're there. So it kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone.
Also, if I'm remembering correctly, we only partially solved the dragon problem in Ishgard.
Yeah,
That is
well,
correct. Check out Tiamat.
Yeah,
Right.
basically second in command, but not the...
yeah, but they have the dragoons, man. Like, that's their deal. It's not my deal.
just reiterating
if it's-
open plot points.
If it's kind of plateauing in Ishgard, maybe it's not as unsafe at the moment as when it was burning.
Yeah, that's what I feel
It's
like.
It's a Cold War there, pretty much.
Long story short, if the professor feels like he needs to take his duty, like, make Ishgard peace again, I mean, heaven will follow the professor. But I think the more pressing matter is the world destruction and dealing with that. And that aligns with the circle and this unknown guy that's having people summon primals. So that's kind of where my head's at, right? Like, that's the most pressing
Probably
deal.
the biggest point, but the point of which we have the least leads.
Yeah. So if we figure out whatever town this guy's supposed to be at, or like was last seen, we can head to that town and also contact the circle there.
Maybe we'll have another dream.
My dream was sweet, okay? And he just makes Kevin want to go back to his family, but he doesn't know if he's strong enough, and he doesn't know who the right person to talk to about that is. So
Nah,
Make it
like a
stronger.
crystal dream.
Cassette, for the record, Cassette had the crystal dream that everyone else had the night before she left with Intu to come find Sid.
Cool.
There's also Sid's bedroom, magic wall, room, secret. That
Oh,
is-
yeah.
Magic bedroom, yes.
And
Ishgard.
Yeah, magic bedroom.
Is that your vote? Are you voting Ishgard?
no,
I vote Ishgard.
Oh, you
I
vote
vote
Ishgard?
Ishgard.
I vote. Well, out of character, we can always play this game. Where was the what information does Triple C, does Cassette know, and of this guy? And would this be like something that we would need to go search out? Like what information? I mean, we can play it out right now, but I'd rather.
This guy? Who's this guy?
No, we're not going to play it out right now. I just need to know where the group is headed. You can let me know over the course of the next week so you guys can discuss amongst yourselves, but we'll call it here for tonight.
Yeah, well,
but before
Cassette.
that, I just want to say be careful if you give any kind of paper with adhesive to your new Dragoon.
Okay, why?
Because she'll be a
Refused.
tape cassette.
All right, I'll bring a pencil next week. Yeah,
Ah,
to rewinder.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Before we leave, Sherbin, what do you know about? Is there a specific town we could go to based on the knowledge you have of this guy that's summoning primals?
She knows nothing
I don't-
about it.
Oh, but you said there are members of our group that know.
There would
Yeah,
be.
yeah, there's two of them.
The implication there was Tavi and Soul, being that they are Garleans, and
Ah.
the guy who showed up was the Garlean founder of their empire.
Okay,
in
well,
appearance.
Kevin wouldn't have put that together, but I definitely didn't put that together, but it makes sense. I guess then, Saul, what do you know who this, without giving too much information, because I don't want to I want to role play it, do you know where would you go, if you could?
It's not the character deciding where you guys are heading.
I don't think Soul, because Soul thinks the original Solus is dead,
But you all saw him.
but
I'm just saying.
where does Ghost Solus go?
Currently in cemetery. There you go.
Solus Ghostus.
I mean, I guess technically maybe like the Garland capital, but
You want to go to Garlemald? Ooh, that's interesting.
That would be fun.
Clearly, we all need to go to the Feywild to
cold.
get Millie's roast. Super time sensitive
Yeah,
issue.
if you think
Well,
Ishgard, try going
just-
to Ilsebard, which is where Garlemald is.
Just for fun, then I'd rather go to Garlemald. I'm also happy going to Ishgard and dealing with that. But Garlemald sounds fun because I don't know what that is, and it's a new location. And Kevin's trying to get back home and also power level.
Power level?
Power
Yeah,
level.
Kevin's trying to power level right now. He's trying to get strong enough to kill the Beholder, which he knows nothing about because no one really knows. I mean, I know, but
That nobody mentions.
yeah. Well, you know what? Kevin's not. He's trying, but he's not asking.
Just something to think about. Maybe you go back to the Dravanian hinterlands and Shire and check out the Beholder Cave, or check out. I don't want to push you in a particular direction, but you also have.
Illuminati.
No, Kevin also wants to solve the problems of the world
You
because he
have
feels
Lady
like
in the library.
Hmm.
Well,
Well, I thought
I thought
this was
Fifi
sort of
was
a
just going to the
plot channel,
library
but we
for funsies.
And
But
she's been there for
I use
weeks.
them.
Just
I
saying.
mean, that is very in character.
All right, so let's just make a
Like,
decision.
to anyone from Cliffside, that is not worrisome behavior.
Yeah.
Let's just make a decision as a group because honestly, I'm happy to go wherever. It's either Gorlameld or Ishgard. What do you guys want to do?
Anybody out of it? I'm just letting you know there's a lot more than you mentioned that I
Yeah.
can't step in here.
But yeah, Kevin's not ready for the
Just
Beholder fight yet.
maybe let me know where you're planning to go by like Sunday.
No, that's why I was just trying to have that conversation so you can know right now. We can just decide as a because we're all here.
But it's 10 and I gotta cut it
Oh,
off.
okay. Well, let's figure it out online. But just so you know, I don't care where we go, so you guys, either or, Garlemeld or Ishgard.
Fun session, everybody.
Yeah,
New
sad
characters.
session.
It wasn't that sad.
Yeah, well, I mean, we lost Turbin, we lost.
It was very sad, but it was very uplifting too with the new people.
I agree.
I
Yeah.
felt.
I like the set already.
Agreed.
I think you
Uh,
can draw it.
Kevin hates cassette. I'm watching right now.
Ao's thrilled to have
We're a DVD family.
mortals of reasonable height in the group now.
Paper with it, sit on it to your new Lollital friend.
Yeah.
Everyone else is
Yeah.
much too cool.
I'm still working on her voice. I'm trying to keep it just slow and not so tone deaf.
Oh, yeah. Tough.
Oh, I thought it was
You're
perfect.
figuring it out, yeah. I think by towards the end of the session, it was like hitting. So pretty good.
Sorry.
You're a little slower than I expected that you'd be, but it's fine. It works.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It kind of like paces us. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good
night.
Good night.